follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light?
I love that.
I agree with that text.
I love that
That's my
song.
queen. Hi, everybody. Me too.
Hi, guys.
Hi, TikTok. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, TikTok. I'm not live on TikTok, but hi to JJ's TikTok.
How's it going, everybody? We're so excited. Woo!
Yeah, we both have a Diet Dr. Pepper or a Diet Coke, caffeine-free.
Yeah, mine's got to be caffeine-free for right now, but that's okay.
Also this, guys, come on.
Like that stream. Like that stream. Like that stream.
You're so cute. Did you take a nap today?
No.
Oh, we're in for a treat.
This is loopy, Julie Jo, because I studied for like 5 hours this morning.
Proud of you.
And then I did 30 minutes at the gym just so that I wouldn't be so sad. And now I'm here.
I'm proud of you. Hey, Karina.
I got ready with people on TikTok. Hair and makeup.
So fun story. I saw JJ was live on TikTok, so I went in there and I was saying hi and stuff. Full like hat, gym gear, and I was like, oh, we're putting makeup on today. Okay. And so like ran and got in the shower. My daughter came in and was talking to me because she has some friends over, like a little birthday get together. She just wanted to hang with her friends. Mm-hmm. And Mia comes in, she's talking to me and she's like, and I was like, Mia, are my eyebrows even? Are they good? Are they okay? And she was like, Mom, they're great. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, shh. All right, here I am.
You look great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rocking a queen shirt.
Heck yes.
For all the queens, all the queen fans.
I went to Whole Earth, which is like an outdoorsy shop. Think like Patagonia. They sell Patagonia. It's that kind of thing. And then we went to their sale rack and we got 4 shirts for $10 each. And they were all like super nice brands. And I have 4 new t-shirts.
Oh, friend, I'm excited. Although I tell you this every time you wear that sweater. That's probably, aside from the green, I think it's a Gymshark t-shirt you have, like a long sleeve.
Oh yeah.
I do love that on you, but I think this sweatshirt is my favorite.
Thank you. Did you know like juniper green was my wedding color? That's what all my bridesmaids wore. I
also love this. That's cool.
Twinning.
Are you guys ready for tonight? Because I don't know that I am. I'm gonna be real honest, and thank you, Janet. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Janet. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if they are after last weekend. Are y'all actually ready? Because last weekend was a lot. That live was a lot. And you know, there were a few people who were like, it's very drama talk. And the thing is that, you know, you can think it's drama, but there's things that we can't tell you, right? There are things that we know, and there are things that have been told by people that we can't say anything about because we have to respect that they don't want that.
Correct.
And so if you don't trust us, that's fine. But, you know, you just have to trust us to know that it's not just like drama baiting or anything. Like, it's legit. Yeah. And at this point, Jessie Lee's pretty much admitted it, so it's not like it's
We're reacting to her words. Like, let's not forget that.
Yeah. Also, it wasn't all about that last week. I don't know if you watched it all.
But there was some things that we had to discuss because of behavior that we were seeing, and I think that's the best way for us to maybe explain that. Right
here, there are 2 dog paws. One right there. One right there. Watch, Luna.
Oh. Is that Iris right there?
Luna.
Where's Iris?
Luna.
She's probably out with.
She's in with Riley.
Yeah. Also, yes, I am wearing a queen shirt.
Queen.
Also, I feel like we need to address, like, we don't want to see any comments about people wishing her to die or that we wish her to die. Yes. I got a comment like that was like, oh, well, JJ had such great commentary and you can just tell that you hate her. First of all, I don't hate her.
Listen, I go way harder on her than Erin.
It was probably somebody, honestly, it was probably somebody on her team or something like that. I don't hate her. Also, we say this every time since her diagnosis that we have covered her because of her behavior, what she's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we say every single time that we want her to get better. Like, we're not just saying that because it looks good on social media. We're saying that because we genuinely mean
like, I'm gonna be really frank. Like, I'm not gonna post a big sappy post about Jessie Lee Ward. That's not who I am, and it's not my place. That's why I didn't do it.
Same. And we talked about it.
And we talked about this. And so, like, that's not my place. That's not what I want to do. That's not my thing. However, I do hope she gets better. Like, why wouldn't I? You have to be.
Also, Avery Joe is on patrol. So don't even think about it.
Now. Avery
Joe, I love this energy from you.
I'm very happy. I took a practice test today and I made a 90.
Of course you did, because you're going to kill the abdominal.
But I took another one and I made a 70.
Well, so, that averages out to an 80.
We need an 85.
Okay, well, then the 90 is all that counts. Okay, thanks.
Correct. But I still have 3 full days. 2.5.
Yep.
So
and you're gonna do great. What is this on? You have you're seeing that? Okay.
Yeah.
So
these get degrees, but they don't get registered for the ARDMS ultrasound. You got to get an 85.
85. Yep. So I don't know. I just wanted to say all of that. We say this a lot. I know JJ and I say this a lot. Some of you guys do too. 2 things can exist at once. Yeah. We can hold people accountable for their crappy behavior. And we can also wish them well if they're facing a cancer diagnosis or any kind of a health thing or just anything.
Yeah.
Those 2 things can exist at the same time. And I also want to say, just because she has a cancer diagnosis does not mean that she gets to do and say whatever she wants, and like all of the bad behavior from the past and the really predatory and dangerous things that she is saying. Yeah. Those don't go away because she has a cancer diagnosis. We wish her well. Yeah. We want her healthy. We want her to beat cancer, but she has a responsibility to her followers to not give misinformation and dangerous advice through the things that she's sharing online.
Correct. Thank you to all the people who say I got this and then I'm going to slay.
You are.
Anyway, I think obviously Erin's right. And I think that if it makes you uncomfortable, that's okay. Like, if it makes you uncomfortable that we're calling her out on her stuff, that's okay. Yeah. That doesn't mean we're wrong. Your feelings are valid, but that doesn't mean that what you're saying is correct. Like, you can feel uncomfortable about it. That's fine. That's totally
I don't think it's a comfortable situation for anybody.
No, like, it's not like it's wild to sit here, sometimes and say like, well, what she's doing is terrible, while also knowing that she's sick, but also knowing that's my place to be the one to say, even though she's sick, she doesn't get to say this to people and continue to manipulate them.
Correct.
Like, people will fall for it even easier now that she is sick and that she does have this, like, relatability in a different way. Do you ladies know that the lump that was removed came back negative for cancer?
Yes, Sam. We love that. I'm sorry I missed this. Thank you for telling me to check the last one.
Oh, yeah. Also, could y'all please like both streams?
And make sure you're subscribed to both, because sometimes YouTube does some weird things. I've had several of you message me and say, hey, I thought I was subscribed, but it just happens sometimes. It's technology.
Yeah, it happens. Absolutely. Yeah. But I hate things she does, doubling down. Yeah. Puppy swap behind JJ. Yes. One pup came in, the other one came out. Finley is always here with me. It's very rare that she's not sitting beside me. Stop telling me what to do. I already liked them. Katie, then I apologize. My bad.
I love this comment. Sympathy isn't a pass for bad behavior. That Correct. Part. Yes. And thank you for this, Jen.
Also, I will eat in this live. I'm getting hungry. So
I love that. I'll probably have some snacks too.
I know that some people, well, like one or a few don't like when I eat, but that's okay. I'm hungry.
Yeah. If you're hungry, we eat. We eat over here.
This is a place to eat. Grab your snack and a drink.
Yes. Also, I'm really proud.
Look like a snack too. Let me tell you. I know you're all looking like a snack.
I know you guys are. Snacks all around. I am really proud. I have to share this really quickly. I put a picture of my back update, like my progress on my weightlifting, and I'm really excited about what I'm seeing.
Should be.
Thank you. I'm starting to see a little bit of this, which is very exciting. And then you can see like specific muscles, and I'm real excited. And I wanted to share that with y'all.
I
Has
saw
nothing
that,
to do with this stream.
but it's a win. And you know what? Why don't y'all, before we get started, share your wins really quick with us?
Yes.
I'm going to some of the wins for this week while I post on my Instagram.
Oh, I love that. Are we going to smile or do something? Are we going to do something goofy?
I'm actually just going to post the Canva image
okay.
that I made.
Okay, well, I'm going to put a picture of us. So do you want to do something fun?
Everybody smile.
I hope you guys were smiling too.
Yes.
Also this, by the way, go follow Echo, aka Tish, because she puts out incredible content. And let me see, I don't know if I missed any other content creators. By the way, the only reason that we have this video is because of DC. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to DC, follow her, all of those beautiful things. So thank you, DC, for sending this to us. We appreciate you. Tish says, if she wasn't weaving in her sales pitch throughout her lives, she's pitching Prove It and her accelerator course firstly, and then other things like books, courses, etc. on behalf of other scammers. Yep. Agree with that completely.
All right. Sorry, TikTok.
And thanks, guys, for all the comments. I appreciate you celebrating that with me.
All right.
And Tish, yeah, Tish is, here's her YouTube. Also, this has nothing to do with the stream, but did anybody watch South Carolina and Iowa women's basketball last night?
I did. You'd be so proud of me.
I am. When you told me that, I was like, oh my God.
I watched Virginia Tech and LSU.
Yep, and that was a great game. Guys, never have I ever experienced a sort of weird cognitive dissonance while watching a basketball game, because I love Iowa and I also love South Carolina. And so I didn't know what to do. And a lot of the game I was like this because I didn't know what to do.
It was close the whole time too. Like,
oh God, it was incredible. Also, Caitlin Clark,
I mean,
41 points.
She's incredible. I mean, wild.
I will not be available at 12:30 tomorrow, my time, because I will be watching the championship game between LSU and Iowa. I'm going to make a prediction. Iowa's going to destroy them.
I was about to say.
I like LSU. Don't get me wrong. I like Angel Reese. I like all of them. But I know what Iowa is bringing.
Yes. Especially after that win.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I've got for basketball talk.
All right. Well, it's been 12 minutes and 54 seconds. I think it's time.
Sorry, guys.
No.
Apparently, we had a lot to say.
We love a chit chat. So, if you don't already know, we are reacting to Courtney Shepard and Jessie Lee Ward. And yeah, that's about it.
They're packing trials. I'm going to tell you guys right now, there's going to be several parts in this that you're going to be like, I cannot believe she just said that. I mean, I know we say that. We kind of react to that every time, but there's going to be interesting puzzle pieces, if you will, said at some point in this, because I've watched a little bit of it. So, okay. Are you ready, friend?
Yes.
I
am ready.
All right. I just am posting this in my stories. You want me to do the honors?
If you would like to, absolutely.
All right, guys, prepare yourselves.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Jessie Lee. You can call me Boss Lee or the People's Mentor, and I help people make 6 and 7 figures from their phones. I have to pack your guys' trials, and I actually need to pack up everything from from the accelerator. So there's a lot of gifts that have to get packed. Oh, I don't want a stupid belly button out. I'll put my sweater back on. Anyway, so how are y'all doing? How's everybody doing? I'm going to pack up the gifts from the accelerator that are owed to people. So for those of you that don't know, I know you're not all in my accelerator, but every week I give away gifts. So these are the first things that I have to pack up. Hello. Looks like Courtney Shepard's in the house. I look good.
Wait, Carla, this is genius. Carla said, I'm on live for the first time. I have Aaron and JJ on different tabs on my computer.
Oh,
so
that's
I'm liking
awesome.
both of the channels, and you're watching them at the same time. That's wild.
That's so awesome. And also look at her profile picture, inner well-being. That's really cute.
Yeah,
I love that.
Carla, wow. Queen, we love it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hi. How are you guys? Yes, thank you for the prayers. I really appreciate them. Trust me. But I have really good news because yet 2 days ago. I know.
I love you. I so happy to see you. I manifested change.
We love puppies. We love fur babies.
So 2 days
Wow,
ago,
look how easily she picked that dog
Courtney
up.
was there, so she can tell you I'm not lying. Not that I would lie anyway, but
You're not lying.
by the way, if you're not following me on TikTok, that's where I'm updating everybody. It's the same as Instagram. I'm Bossly. But anyway, so 2 days ago we were at the oncologist at MD Anderson, and is this my first live? No. MD Anderson, and I can't see the whole comment, but it's on TikTok. And the oncologist was like, "Oh, the median survival amount of time is 2.5 years." And I was like, immediately no. Like, immediately no.
Blackout.
That's the
Yeah,
median.
and then I blacked out. And so luckily Courtney was there because she asked all the questions that I was literally incapable of asking. And then today was a little different. Today we got a little different tune. He literally said, I mean, honestly...
I didn't mean to. I don't know. I was like excited. I was about to do this, and then I
He's like,
grabbed her hand.
honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Every patient's different. I was like, I know that's right. I know that's right.
That's what the other guy said too after he gave his like thing, and then I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, no, he literally gave me this like death sentence. And then, yeah, training was good today. Now I'm getting too hot, huh? Oh yeah, well, he closes his eyes when he gives bad news, because I asked other questions today, and he like literally closed his eyes again and again, but whatever. So, I know that's right. So, what was that? You know,
That was cute.
The first one, I was the second one. Hi.
Exactly, he's not God, I know that's right. So, I know that's right. I know that's right. So anyway, I even did cryotherapy today, which I do not do. But the reason is, huh?
You did do that?
Yeah, it's painful.
It was painful for you?
Dude, that cold is brutal.
It's not that bad.
negative 220 feels every bit of negative 220. Where is my man? My man's in California right now with his babies.
Yeah.
I was really cold. But the reason I wanted to do it was because I was like, you know what? I hate the cold. If y'all hate the cold, tell me you hate the cold in the comments, please. I really hate the cold, and I knew that if there's anything I hate more than cold, it's cancer. And that's about it. And so I figured if I could get in my mindset and be like, all right, I will not tap out on these Cryo Pro negative 220, then I can conquer anything. And I was in that motherfucker like,
You're like, let me feel the pain.
it's so fucking
I just wonder if there is any research on cryo treatments and cancer and if that's even beneficial. I don't know. If you guys know, feel free to comment that or let us know. Or I don't know if you know anything about that, JJ.
I mean, it's not proven to work. You can do some stuff like on your head for your hair to try to keep your hair.
A cold cap? Yeah, that part I know.
Cryo, it's not proven to help your cancer, from what I know.
Just curious if anybody knew. Also, I think that this comment from Michelle is important. I had colon cancer in 2015, had part of large and small intestines, I'm assuming is what you're referring to, removed, got a hernia because I was lifting my children. I hope that you're cancer-free now, Michelle, and thank you so much for sharing this with us.
in here. I really want to tap out of this bitch. And then I was like, no, the cancer doesn't want it either. And so I was breathing even deeper. I was like, in this freaking crazy thing. But I did, if you're wondering what these are, like if you look at any of my veins, I do ozone every single day. I have a hyperbaric chamber in my house, which I figured out how to get myself in by myself now. So that's good. Thank you. You love the cold? Listen. Listen. You and Senya, who just commented above you, can have a conversation. She lives in Sweden, all right? And she's Finnish.
She says poo, like
Yeah.
it's not even cold.
I said cryo poo. I think that's
She's laughing.
Please do chemo. I'm worried for you. Well, don't be worried about me. Don't you be worried about me. Why you gotta be worried about me? None of y'all need to be worried about me. You need to be praying, all right, and sending good energy. That's all.
Don't worry about you, but you've posted your entire life on social media.
That's
Also, yeah, shout out to that person that's like, please do chemo. Just from the information that Jessie Lee has shared with her audience about what her surgeon and her oncologist have said to her about if she doesn't do chemo, allegedly she won't make it past Christmas. I really appreciate the fact that somebody commented that and said, please do it, especially because it sounds like her doctors are recommending that.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't care if you don't do it. Like, I don't care. Just don't spread misinformation about it.
Correct.
Like, I'd like for you to live. I'd like for you to do it, but like, it's your choice. Ultimately, your choice. I don't care what you choose. Just don't spread false information about it.
Also, Lisa says, you know what there is research on? Chemo. Yeah. Agreed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All we have time for is good energy. Okay. So anyway, I do have to pack stuff up. I'm getting like hot and bothered up in here.
I got you all worked up.
Hello from Barcelona. Love that. Cancer will try to make me tap out. I ain't no bitch. I'm not tapping out.
I actually really hate that because like tapping out, I'm wondering if she means to do chemo, and doing chemo does not make you a bitch. I think it's actually the harder decision to make and the worst experience to have.
Agreed.
Like chemo in of itself causes a lot of issues. However, it has been proven to kill the cancer cells. She has every right to not choose chemo. She does not have the right to shit all over the doctor recommending it. Absolutely. I mean, like you do you, your body, your choice. That's my belief, that you have the right to choose what to do with your body. But like, don't like say false things and then you saying false things make someone else make a bad decision because they think you were right when you were wrong.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like choosing chemo is like one of the hardest decisions you can choose, and then also one of the hardest things you can actually go through because you intentionally are like ultimately poisoning your body to get better, which sounds weird, but that is how, ultimately you are killing the cells, bad and good.
Yeah.
But those bad cells are the cancer cells.
Correct.
So yeah, it's horrible, but also at the same time, like it is proven to help. So. Oh, we did at the same time.
All right. But anyway, so there is a trial, he said today, by the way. He said there's a trial, a vaccine trial, that I would still have to go through 24 rounds, which is 6 months of chemo, first of all, which I don't know what I want for. I don't know why you wouldn't start with that, basically, but that's like their standard of care. So anyway. All right. So we are going to pack up gifts, first of all. So first, we're going to...
Did she say, I don't know why we would start with that?
I didn't hear her. I think she said, I don't know why or they didn't start with that. I don't know. Exactly.
It sounded to me like she said, I don't know why we would start with that. Let me know if you guys heard differently. But the reason that they would start with an aggressive care plan is because she has an aggressive form of cancer. The thought process in this, I don't understand. Like, I don't get that.
Pack up accelerator gifts, and here are the labels, and Courtney's going to help me because I'm a disaster. All right, so here we go. And the first gift was for Natalia Sains. She's just going to Dallas down the street. She's getting Apple AirPods.
I think it would be.
Here, actually, why don't you take this? This would make sense for you to have this.
Oh, perfect.
So this is just for being part of the accelerator. So I do 3. So the vaccine trial, it's not like COVID or any of that nonsense. It's a vaccine, a cancer vaccine. Now,
She's literally, it's going to be the rudest awakening ever when she realizes it's from the mRNA.
Love that for her.
Oh, God. Oh, it's so good. It's
Oh.
just so good.
And
know
isn't
exactly
it
how-
ironic?
It is.
Don't you think?
I think so.
These work? No. Am I going to do research? Yes. But have I? No. So thank you
Clearly.
for sending the Cape Cancers ass vibes. That call was like 2 hours ago, though. And I also thought it was. I thought it was also interesting that there were 2 questions that.
This does this every time.
There were 2 things I found very interesting. One, I said, "Is there a specific way I should be eating that would be better?" And he said, "No." And I went, "See, I don't know how I feel about all that." He did say I should exercise, and I said, "I got good news. Let me tell you about me. Let me tell you something. I exercise every day, so well, I can't right now. But he said I could probably start doing brisk walking today." And I said, "I'm ready for some brisk walking. Let's go." So I'm excited about that. So Natalia, here are your Apple AirPods. Thank you for being part of the Bossy Accelerator. Links in the bio. Enrollment is currently open for that. It's just me business coaching. All right, I can't really see the comments on TikTok, so let me move this phone. Instagram, you're going for a ride over here, okay? Avi loves when I do that. He thinks it's hilarious. He's like, "Why you always do that thing with your tongue?" I'm like, "Blah, blah, blah, blah. What thing with my tongue?" Blah, blah, blah. All right, now I can see your comments. Okay. Okay.
This is funny. Brandy always comes up with the funny stuff. She said, "If there was only a way to sick humans on cancer, JJ's way more aggressive than any cancer could be." That's true. I can be quite the aggressive biatch.
What about alkaline? Yeah, I mean, I drink alkaline water, and I've been eating my sprouts. I DM'd you some amazing insights because of Accelerator. Love that. I hear less and more sugar and alkaline diet. Yeah, exactly. Anytime someone calls you Jesse, you want to say Jess Healy. Love that. You got this girl of your positivity. Thank you. Owen something. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have beat stage 4 cancers. I will be added to that list. Okay.
1000%.
So I'll be documenting everything. I am documenting and journaling through all of this anyway, so you guys will have an idea of everything you'll know everything that I've done. So your mom can't lift 5 pounds still. My surgery was a month ago. I just lifted Kumba. He's 55 pounds. Duck eggs are alkaline. Chicken eggs are acidic. Interesting. I did not see your question. No. Do you have a water ionizer? Do we have a water ionizer? What's that?
Well, eggs are really high in oxygen. A water ionizer? I'm trying to think of what the word ionize means.
I don't know if I have an ionizer.
We have a water machine.
I got a water machine. All right.
I'm trying to
You will
think
be
of the word
yes.
ionizer.
My book is going to be amazing. It's true. What is that? Why is on that? Printed that too. Okay. Next is Christy Burnham. She got a Toomey bag.
Ooh.
So these are Toomey book bags. If you don't know about Toomey book bags, these are, well, I'm just showing them, so why not? These are, you just Google them. But these are some of my favorite book bags because they're super, super organized. So, if you have a Kangen machine, you do get ionized water. So yes, I do have ionized water, indeed. Christy Burnham, thank you for being part of the Bossly Accelerator. Oh, by the way, swag's coming. I hope you're excited. Hope you're excited. I hope you're excited. Oh,
You got aggressive. Wow.
that $1 million water machine. I know. I think it's like $5 or $6 grand. I don't know.
Like
I've had it for
Courtney.
years.
What?
Needed a real thanking you for being in my head for strength of the most amazing strength. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're definitely gonna crush this. I agree. What am I drinking? I'm just drinking water right now. All right. So Christy Burnham, got it. All right. The next. Oh, I like my return address on this. Shipping and receiving, Bossly Accelerator. All right, this is from Michelle Lynn Hartston. Oh, she got a Versace keychain for being part of the Bossly Accelerator. All right, link in the bio. Let's go.
You gotta see it because it's like super cute.
Oh, it's a green
I'm like
one.
really jealous. This actually
That's
really
just your
matches
shirt.
me. So she was like, "I love when people match me." She said this yesterday, and I was like,
I do.
I mean, I do have some amazing things that match her, but
Yes.
a Versace keychain is not one of them.
Yeah, the one I carry
guys.
is the baby pink one, but yes.
It's dark hair. Okay, I need that.
It's
other
super
little
cute.
bit.
Here you go. Here you go, darling.
And I'll just say, while we're saying, the link is in the bio for the Bossly Accelerator. I dropped this in my stories yesterday, and I have been with
Does
It's
Jessie
Jessie.
Lee? Oh my god, we
Same
talked at the same time. Does Jessie Lee pay Courtney? Because she should.
Also, Courtney, when you shared it in your story, did you let everybody know that it's probably an affiliate link? Because the FTC says you have to.
You think it's an affiliate link that they get paid from?
She
getting-
has an affiliate program now for the coaching.
Error.
Yeah, but none of them disclose that it's an affiliate link. Yeah, does JLW pay anybody? Really? I'm not too sure. Not too sure.
Frontline for, I joined in what the year was that? 2016. So what is the one? What year are we on? 7? I've been on many high-level coaching calls every single week. I have had exposure to this woman's extraordinary trainings, like 3 to 5.
I'm just going to say it. I don't really think that you can call her training where she's doing nothing but talking about herself high-level training. I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, no, that's her like big thing. She has to like boost herself up in every training that I've ever seen.
It's wild.
Every single one. It's always got to be
every single one.
How great this she is, and I'm like, you're not training them.
Yeah,
you're just trying to make them want to be more like you, which isn't training.
Yeah, curious if Courtney was in while you were. Yes, and I have spent quite some time with Courtney as well.
Times a week, multiple times, like for the last, I don't know how many, at least 3 years. And I have never seen her show up the way she does on the accelerator. Like that first call that she did was like, I was like, my gosh! And every year she just like, or every week she completely over delivers every single week. So
thank you.
I love you.
Hey Dana, feel free to message me. That's amazing. No one has said that. So she said, I've had 3 people I know beat stage 4 colon cancer using holistic medicine. Send me a DM. That's exactly what I have. So love that. Let's go with the winner, the cancer winners up in these streets. I love it. I did ask what caused it, by the way. Okay. Jamie Mercer is getting this facial toning device, because we're staying young forever in these streets. I'm actually more and more excited to get wrinkly these days for obvious reasons. So I know there's a lot of keto diet stuff for cancer, obviously. Maybe like a normal, normal mailers. Do you have any of those? Yeah.
Also this.
In one of these? I don't know.
Questionable. Like when you wrap paper, wrapping paper, and then it's like, well, I know you don't do that very often, but I
did it for the first time last year.
You did it for Christmas.
Accelerator program changed my life, not just my business. I love you. Thank you.
It's an MLM.
What symptoms did I have? None. And that's the craziest thing. So I brought it up again today, and I brought it up to him on Monday when we were in Texas. We're in Texas now. We were in Houston. And I said, is this normal? Like, I have no symptoms. I still have no symptoms.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I wish, what do you say? I wish I didn't see it as often as I do. But I do. Crazy.
She's like,
Symptoms, though, she likely were weight loss, which is one of the biggest symptoms. And then
I'm sure there are digestive things going on too.
Yeah, usually like blood work, but really like there's not a lot of symptoms with cancer usually.
She's like, me. I am young. I am this healthy.
I was like, they're telling me I'm gonna be dead.
Like, that fast? And he said, yes, I
wish it weren't normal.
I wish it weren't normal. The amount of young people coming in with colon cancer.
So check your buttholes.
Is extreme. So.
Okay, but this is the only time I'm going to say it. That's correct. I agree with them. Colon cancer.
I don't like the delivery.
Well, no, but still, if you between the ages of like 20 and 40, colon cancer has like exponentially increased. So if you are between those ages, I encourage you to like get tested for it. I know I'm going to soon. It's planned, and I encourage you to do so because it really has increased very, very highly. So okay.
Also, somebody asked how old she is. She's 34.
I didn't check my butthole. There was nothing wrong with the hole. Nothing wrong with the hole. The hole was functioning just fine. But anyway, the Accelerator program is my business coaching program. And we actually just got off of an amazing, the yearly accelerators get a special call with me, and it was really incredible. So he's like, I have no idea. It's probably environmental from your youth. And so it's interesting because my brother's both my brothers that are biological need to go get tested immediately with colonoscopy. So
we'll see. That's I'm saying we'll see about this. I just like, it's tough, it's fine.
Jamie, thank you for being part of the accelerator. Let's go. There's 3 giveaways every week. So, so they didn't do a resection. They cut out.
That's so funny.
I don't know if it's 10 inches, 15 inches. I posted in my story the other day. It looks like a flank steak. It's like this long. It looks in the photo to be like, how long is this? How long is that? Like, how long?
I just want everybody to pay very close attention to what she says here in the next few minutes, because it's going to be new information. So just wait for it. I don't even think I've told you about it, JJ. Maybe I have. Probably have.
Okay.
We'll find out.
How long is that? 15 inches?
Yeah, but I feel like
Somewhere.
I feel like it was probably closer to the 10.
Okay.
It was like
Okay, so we got like this much out. It's really amazingly gross.
it was
looking.
like this.
It's like all this.
Basically, it's like all of this. Right where it attaches to the small intestine.
Yeah.
And then it goes
So
down.
I got some of my large intestine out, some of my small intestine out.
Or the large
The
intestine.
cecum or whatever, and then the appendix. And they went through here. And
They reattach the small
Yeah.
to the large.
Yeah.
Well,
Did
the
you guys-
appendix is attached to the
I know, but she's never mentioned it.
the appendix. Yeah.
She is
makes sense.
She has never mentioned the appendix. I love that you're taking us to science school about that. I love that so much, JJ.
I just
and I
scan it
appreciate
all
that.
the time.
But she has never mentioned that. And I can't help but feel like, you know how they were doing this? I feel like that's how, in my opinion, JL tells stories. So like the story is actually, like this, but then she tells like this. That's what it feels like to me. She's never said appendix before, just this time. And I found it interesting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely makes sense for them to take her appendix because it's attached to your bowel, your ileum, and it's like when you remove liver or like do a liver transplant, they're also going to take your gallbladder, even if your gallbladder's chill. They're going to take it. But yeah, that makes sense. But she has not said that yet.
Would it have been pictured in the removal, like the picture? Would you have been able to be like?
They could have taken out in parts. Also, though, the appendix is like
Tiny.
pretty tiny. It depends. It could have been.
Oh, is she frozen or am I? Can you guys still hear me? Okay.
Or they could have done it. Can you hear me?
Yep. Now I can.
Okay. Yeah. So they could have done it in parts, or they could have done it. It depends a lot of times because your appendix can be like, it's not at the same place for everyone. And it's not situated the same. I mean, normally it comes off the ileum or whatever, but like it can be wrapped around. It can be tortuous. It can like go in and out of your bowel. So it could have been like, who knows?
Okay. Just curious. And if you guys have any insight on that, feel free to drop it in the comments.
Well, Carolyn, I want to say I'm so glad it is very treatable.
Yes.
I got diagnosed with a rare but very treatable cancer. I also had no symptoms. I like that she is saying to get tested regularly, but why get tested and then not follow the doctor's advice? I think that's a fair point, Carolyn. I also am very glad that your cancer is treatable. I'm very glad, and I hope that treatment goes smoothly and that you heal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the appendix is like a tiny bean. Yeah. Listen, I have to hunt down the appendix. It's so tiny. It's like millimeters.
What is the hardest thing for you to scan?
The appendix.
Like out of everything in the body?
Easy.
Wow.
Easy the appendix. Absolutely. Because like it's not, I know where your liver's gonna be. And if it's not there, then it's on the other side. Then you have situs and bursis, and that's fine. Like I know where your carotid's gonna be, even if it's tortuous, like I know. But the appendix, everyone's is a different size, shape. It like goes different for everyone. Yeah, it is tricky. That is yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Thanks for that, friend.
You're welcome.
I'm like, how does that happen? And then she was leaning over, and then she would like
you could feel your intestines move. It's so gross.
That would be
I will also say, I love y'all who love the accelerator. It makes me so happy. Kish says it definitely was crazy. It looked like chimichurri.
Oh my gosh, I really.
Oh, I agree entirely. So yeah, I don't know. It was a whole section over here. I put it in my Instagram story. So they took that out. It had already metastasized. So it's not that they didn't take this out. They took out 30 lymph nodes. 26 had the cancer in it, and then there's 6 lymph nodes now that have it, some like in different areas. So That's why it's stage 4. We're gonna get rid of this shit right now. Anyway, I hate my belly button. It's disgusting. I'll tell you how disgusting it is. I don't know if you can tell. Did yours like explode?
I heard you say that, and I was like, whoa.
Dude, it's so gross.
Well,
like,
because you have like a
I'm
longer...
cool with scars. I actually told him, and he's like, you're gonna have some, little scars, whatever. I was like, I don't really care.
I'm white. I'm real white.
You're
It's just
very
Hawaiian. But here's mine.
Yeah.
Yours looks
Mine's
really good.
pretty gone there. This one's
Yeah,
gone.
but then this
So
one...
I told him I didn't even care. He could like butcher me. So there's 3 scars. There's this one, and this one. And so I don't really care. I just think it looks so gross. I think it's disgusting. I'm ready for it to finish healing. And not only did it look disgusting, I didn't have to. No, here's the thing. I mean, it happened during when the soon happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I was like doing some things, some crunches, and and I was like, what? It literally had like it's fine now because now it's kind of like scabbed or whatever.
Maybe some lavender oil.
It like oh, it was so.
Put some lavender oil on it. Courtney, you're really telling her to put essential oils on it? Stop.
Courtney had her appendix taken out recently, so that's why she had that little scar.
I can't.
I had my
Gross.
gallbladder.
My bad.
I heard someone mention it, 3 scars for gallbladder. I had my gallbladder taken out. I have 4 scars, but they're high. So like my scars go across my belly and not down to my pelvis. The lowest scar, is like my belly button area. So
Someone said, can you verify she's Hawaiian? Well, I don't know, honestly, because she's claimed to be like everything.
she says she's everything when it's convenient for her. So
Right.
no, we can't.
I mean, I think at one point I've heard her say, if I remember correctly, that she was African American as well.
What?
At one point.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Like,
My
so
face
it was like,
right now.
it's not that gross. I'm like, dude, like it was like Dr. Pimple Popper in my belly button. So like, I don't know, man. It was pretty
Maybe don't
freaking
be
gross.
stood up.
But if you don't think it's gross, good for you. I also don't like how it like, I've got like this little like, I don't know, whatever. I don't know what's happening with it. We'll just hold it up like this. I'm kidding. But anyway, so anyhow, so let's go. Cancer is a beast, but I'm a bigger beast. Let's go. All right, so anyway, that was the surgery I had. That was 4 weeks ago. All right, lavender oil. Okay, I'll get some lavender oil.
Oh, they said that too? Yeah, me.
Yes. Cindy says yes, use lavender oil. I am human, but I'm also an X-Men. We've determined. I have a lot of mutations. Got a lot of mutations up in here, so I don't know what my superpowers are, but definitely
You have a lot of
them.
superpowers.
I do. All right, Accelerate is amazing. I'm also an affiliate. Love that. Love that. Love
Great
that. Tawny's got a weird belly button too. A bunch of us have weird belly buttons. Yeah. Gross. Okay. So we got their spleen removed. I do have some holistic doctors. Yes, of course. All right. The next one is Brandy Wagner. I just saw her on the. She was on it. She's an annual accelerator, so she got an extra call today. She gets Apple AirPods.
If I would have known that was the annual, I have the platinum alarm on my, so I can like to sneak over here.
Well, it wasn't for platinums. It's a special call.
No, I know, but it's the same.
It's the same link. You could have snuck on.
Oh.
Can't help it.
I don't know if it is or not, actually. Affiliate info, you can go to bossly.com. Oh, Brandy's on here. Brandy, I'm packaging
Brandy!
up. Brandy!
What an extra love!
Brandy! Let me give a smoochie. This is for you.
Oh, yes.
Affiliate info is all in the Bossly app. Yes, thank you. So the Bossly app in your Apple or Play Store.
There was a hole
It's
in that.
free, and then you can get paid actually for everyone you refer. All right. Here you go. So Brenda Wagner, Apple AirPods. What's the next gift?
Ooh.
I've heard that before. That I look like a young Cindy Crawford. It's my bone structure. I have really severe bone structure. Yeah, it's my bones. All right. Well, okay. This is for Laura Doinkirken. She's getting the GoPro 10, the whole bundle. So this is just for being part of the accelerator. I love it. We love to see it. I love giving away gifts.
Okay, is that the right one? Are they both the same?
They're both the
I
same.
just can't see this one. Okay.
If you left the companies, there are a waiting period to join 6 months. We did just do a training where we invited everybody. There is a kit sale right now. So if you've been looking to join me, link in the bio, promoter link. It's $1 Keto Club. You listen to my podcast every day. Listen, I got like 100 episodes to upload. Question. Should I just dump all the episodes? No, I have to like tell you what I need to title all of them.
Yeah, you can't just. you gotta go
Just
through
upload
them.
all of them randomly and like you figure it out. Figure out which one you like. That's not gonna work. I'm with Prove It. This is not for my company yet. I'm gonna pack trials in just a second. This is for my business coaching. So I'm a business coach, and every week I give away thousands of dollars of prizes, as you're literally seeing with your eyeballs right now, just for being part of it. So, you know, I could be like a la Michaela, where 14 million people get some makeup and like a couple extra things. Or I could just, you know, what can I say? Do it like this, and this is how I do it every week. How do you get trial packs? Link is in the bio.
Imagine feeling like you have to shade other people to hype up your own business. And wasn't she like shouting out Michaela not that long ago? Michaela, the one that was falsely advertising for the L'Oreal mascara, the makeup artist. You guys know who I'm talking about. I know you guys probably do.
On TikTok, Michaela. TikToker, makeup TikToker.
Tell me you're insecure without telling me you're insecure. Like, if you have to put somebody else down to position yourself to look better, girl.
Before Lashgate or after?
Right?
Yeah.
Lashgate. Mascara gate. Freaking crazy.
And I'm going to pack those next. And I am going to do gifts today. I already decided. I didn't tell you guys yet. But every trial, including the ones already packed, I'm going to throw a keto kick in there. Because you guys need keto kick. It was my favorite product when I drank caffeine, which I don't right now. Keto kick is like 5-hour energy with literally no crash. And so I want you guys to experience that. So all trials, I'm going to throw one in there today.
We also have caffeine free.
Yes, I do drink caffeine free. Nothing's. You checked for. I know I haven't uploaded podcasts in a minute. I checked today. I'll possibly upload one today. Okay. All right. Let's see. Keto kick. Yes. All right. Mary Wilson is getting a Toomey book bag. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Cool. Well, I don't care. We'll do this one. So this is another Toomey book bag for free. For being part of the Boss League Accelerator. This is like a really pretty rose gold color.
That is a pretty color.
A lot. Yeah. You guys like this one?
Yeah.
I do like this one. So Toomey book bags. Love these suckers.
Me too. I don't have one
This
yet.
is fun too. They're awesome. I did buy you a Toomey bag though.
Yeah, yes. I have
So my link's on my TikTok. Okay. It's just bossly.com.
I just like was
BOSSLEE.com. Hey Brittany, how are you? I am doing well. I feel like I got good news today. Rendy wants one. Rendy wants a Toomey book bag. I will send you a Toomey book bag, actually. So I gotta go buy you one, though.
I was like, we're out.
I don't have any left after this next one, but I think at this point you deserve a Toomey bag. So I'll get you a Toomey bag. No problem, Rendy.
Wait, where are we at, Rendy? Where are we at? Where is the Empire Royals? No.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I'm not pushing her. I just
I know. I'm just saying, it doesn't even matter. I'm still gonna send her a bag. Do you still see your DMs on Instagram? Yes, that's me.
That was my second
Hi, Courtney. Love that rose gold one. Me too. What was the good news? Well, the good news is that 2 days ago he said I'm going to die, and then today he decided I'm not going to. So
that's not what he said, according to you.
He got on the Boss Lee train. Is basically what happened.
I mean,
how do you get started? Link in the. Let me see if I can put a link in the bio actually on TikTok really fast.
we're gonna try it out. Try it out.
You guys want to know who I left on red today? You guys are going to think this is funny. I think it was only for a couple hours. Okay, it wasn't like intentional to leave them on red. Okay, officially, the link is now in the bio. All right, TikTok, link is back in the bio. Sorry about that. I accidentally left Ed Milet on red.
Oh my god.
So it was only for like a couple hours, but I felt like, oh, I'm being rude. All right, Caitlin Harlow. She is getting Apple AirPods for free for being in the Boss League Accelerator. So on the website to get a trial pack, you're not stupid, Kate. When you go to the website, go into the trial link. On how long have I had cancer for? They don't even know. It's amazing. Like, you ask questions and you're like, well, when did I get this? How did I get this? What is this from? And they're like, I don't know. Today.
Yeah, and like they don't have all the solved answers to cancer. Jeez. What? I guess people who aren't in the medical field don't really understand. I mean, I know what she means, but like, how do you not know? But it's like, listen, sometimes you just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Body's wild. I'm telling you.
Sometimes things just happen.
Yeah. Do you press play?
Oh yeah, of course.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
And he said it could have been 6 years.
6 years.
And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, like maybe 3 to 6 years. I'm like, 3 to 6 years is a big gap, bro. And no symptoms? Damn. So crazy. What brand is the bag, Toomey? I'm packing up my accelerator gifts.
Are you live?
Yes. Say hello to Mateo, everybody. Say hi to Sicily.
Why was
He's
she
in Sicily,
twerking
everybody.
for Mateo?
Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Here we go.
This is the best. Okay, here's the last.
And then this is for Katie Hammer. She lives in the UK, so I'm excited for her to get this bag.
Look at this color. I feel like this is great for the UK.
I know. It's a little gloomy there. We should have sent her a hot pink one.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. But this is really pretty. I love this one too. I never knew which one was my favorite. That's why I got the ones that I like. All right. So those are the gifts this week for the Bossly Accelerator. If you haven't already joined the Accelerator.
Thank you for this, Amy. She says these gifts are as free as an MLM trip. Exactly.
What are you doing with your life? Enrollment is open for my business coaching. That's the link in the bio. My boyfriend does drink ketones. Yes, twice a day. He's very good about it. Yes, you can order trials. We'll pack them next. Link
Is he in your downline? Does he have a position in your downline now? Just curious.
is in the bio, and every single order is getting a free keto kit today.
That's pretty amazing.
How did you find it with no symptoms? There's a book called Life Force by Tony Robbins. Y'all can read if you'd like to. And he says everybody who has the resources to do so should order a full body MRI and a Gallery Grail test. And I went, skirt, skirt, yo, bitch has the resources to do so, aka money. And so I paid $2,500 for a full body MRI, and I paid $2,500 for a Gallery Grail test, and both came back saying I had cancer. Well, something weird here and here is what it actually said. And then yeah. So that's how it happened. Colonoscopy on the 17th of February, and was diagnosed then. And then surgery on the 26th of February. And bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Is anybody else kind of doing the math on the timeline? You know why I'm doing this math, JJ? Because remember the last time we covered her before her diagnosis, and she said, I have something for them. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I would love to go back and look at what date that was, because if it was after the 17th of February, which I bet it was, I bet that's what she was talking about.
Yeah, like when my TikTok went viral about her, and you know she made TikToks like backing it up.
Yeah.
Aaron knows, but like for y'all, she did make a TikTok talking about or a live where she said she was talking about us, saying that she has something for us. You know, like don't worry, like I guess. And we were thinking, oh, maybe she might send us a cease and desist. That's funny. Like that'd be funny because obviously, like it's ridiculous. So I'm wondering.
We should go back and look at those dates, I think.
Yeah.
Not right now, but like, you know what I mean. Interesting.
Let's go. That's a huge promo JL's giving. I know. $1,300 what? Well, my doctor charged me $2,500 for the Grail test. So maybe it's $1,300 to do it, but for whatever reason, he charged me $2,500. So, yes, Jenny, how are you? All right, let's pack up some trials. So, do they know what caused the cancer? No. So that's the crazy thing is he said this is not even abnormal anymore. They're seeing more and more people, my age and younger even. I'm 34 for those of you who don't know, that this is happening too. So get yourself checked. Get yourself checked. I took a Grail test after reading that book too. Yes, I'm glad.
Get yourself checked. Take in what the advice is from the medical team. If you want to get a second opinion, get a second opinion if you're able to do so. But listen to the advice that the professionals are giving you. I feel like we needed to add that to the end of what she was saying. I love the fact that she's telling people to get checked.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. But also, somebody else commented this earlier in the live, like listen to the medical team. Listen to the professionals.
And yours probably came back good. If I get the keto up trial pack from your site, is there a way to ask for no root beer? Yeah, sure, Casey. Order now, and I'll take a note of it, and I'm going to pack it live anyway, so no problem. I did get new flavors, by the way, with keto up. So I have Arctic Blast, Berry Blue, Tangerine Sun, kiwi melon, strawberries light, cosmic star, cherry lightning, and root beer float. So I have a lot of good flavors of the keto up right now. I'm 36, didn't have symptoms of colon cancer, and I was stage R. The book is called Life Force. You feel like God was directing your steps to save you? Oh, for sure. Okay, God is not done with me. Your husband's late wife got diagnosed at... My husband's late wife got diagnosed at 23 years old with colon cancer. Amazing. So I do have a lot of genetic mutations, yes, but he said that... but genetic mutations, everybody has genetic mutations, but the genetic mutations just make you more or less susceptible to things. So, do I have any Tangerine Dragon? The Black Label? No, I do not. So on the link in the bio, go to the trial link for the starter packs. So trial link, and I would do a clearance bundle. I would add Mitoplex if you can. That's probably the best trial. We'll do that in a minute. I am not scared. No. I have my moments, obviously, where I am, where I have... cancer is interesting. You go through moments where you're totally fine, and then all of a sudden you're just hit with grief, out of nowhere. And so that's definitely a real thing. Do I have an MTHFR gene? I don't know. Hold on a second. I'll tell you. Where's mine? I got paperwork. I have so much information. I'm like a freaking doctor in these streets.
No, you're not.
Also, you do so much research when you're going through stuff that you end up...
What I don't understand is if she's done so much research, why does she say things that don't make any sense and are not backed by research? I don't understand that. I don't get it.
All right, hold on. An MT what? MTHFR. Not in the tissue. Let me see the blood. No. No, I do not. Okay, here we go.
Wouldn't you need to know what MT, whatever that is, what that is to be able to look at certain paperwork? I know I'm weirding that weird.
With 23andMe, it'll just tell you what genes you have.
Is that, oh, okay. You think that's what she was looking at?
Yeah. She probably
Okay.
printed off her results.
I was confused for a moment.
I have 23andMe.
I haven't done that. I should do that. That'd be kind of cool.
You should, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all this. All this freaking information. Your mom passed away from ALS. Just get tested, Okay, so what are ketones for? Since we are asking about that now, we're transitioning now.
Cancer.
These are for fat
Ketones.
loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion. Okay? I do not drink anything caffeinated at all anymore. The reason is because I'm keeping my sympathetic nervous system super calm. I don't want to go into fight or flight for any unnecessary reasons, and so that's just a personal decision that I made. Nobody told me I needed to do that. All right, so this first bundle is a clearance bundle with all caffeine. You're going to get 20 flavors and a keto kit, and they also want 15 Mitoplex. The Mitoplex are the advanced electrolytes that hydrate you on a cellular level. So let me just grab those first, and then let me just put a pile over here. We'll do that. Do you recommend anything to someone who is seeing little results in network marketing after 1.5 years? You need a coach.
Of course she's going to say that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 15. And if that's not happening inside of your company, I would look outside of that. She said it about her mom and no, just brushed off. Yikes, she said about her mom and no, just brushed off.
About somebody's mom dying
or something. Let's see.
Of ALS.
We love
She
you,
didn't even
Craig.
acknowledge
Thank you. Appreciate that. Just ordered. Thank you, Casey. Appreciate that.
That's what the commenter was saying, I feel like. The commenter said, my mom passed away from ALS. She read the comment without being like, hey, I'm sorry to hear about your mom. She just went right over it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Do people treat me differently with weight loss? I think society treats people differently, for sure. I would say yes. All right, so this is the keto kick I'm giving for free, and then let's do the 20 different flavors of ketones. I'm gonna grab those really fast. And Courtney's on the phone with Mateo right now, so I don't know what they're chatting about. A gift from me, just DM me, I'll send you my address, it's fine. Yes, I've now shifted from ketones, but we can still talk about the accelerator, of course. Can you take lion's mane for calming your neurological system? I don't know, I'm calm, I just want to stay calm. Oh, can you guys hear the helicopter? It's Jerry Jones, by the way, that's what I'm asking. Okay, we'd love to get started on ketones. Link in the bio, Lisa. And you can click on trials or you can go to the full website. Persian New Year. The event itself was pretty amazing. I'll just leave it at that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And my boyfriend looked really hot. That was amazing. All right, so hibiscus lemonade, rainbow candy, oh my Thai, pudding pop, wild tiger, green apple, banana daiquiri, watermelon sweets, prickly pear, Miami vibes, blackberry pineapple, heart tart, lime thyme, true passion, splash, mojito nights, berry blue, Swiss cacao, raspberry lemonade, and blueberry acai. So 20.
You know what's really interesting is some of those flavors were listed on the Behind MLM article. I just find that interesting. Do with that information what you will.
Different flavors. Good to see you guys too. Yes, my energy is good. The company's been around a little over 8 years. You need those. Where do I go? In the bio, you're new to these pages. Hey, so if the link in the bio is difficult to find, Heidi, no problem. You can just go to bosslee.com, like BOSSLEE.com, and there's a link page on there, and it's on the trial site. So majority of us cannot afford to do screenings. I know, and I know you're not mad at me. Like, I like how you're wording this, by the way, because there are some people that have sent, like, guys, it's really interesting. Like, the word is audacity, I guess. The audacity some people have to message cancer patients really terrible things. It's stunning to me, like, stunning to me. Somebody, I actually made a video and I quickly deleted it. She's like, you got hyperbaric chamber isn't real. Like, she was telling me that I was in a fake, like, that I was lying to you guys on TikTok being in a hyperbaric chamber yesterday.
Okay, so first off,
The cough.
they're not saying stuff because you're a cancer patient, you freaking weirdo. That why
Yeah,
would
that
you
part.
say that? She's like, people message cancer patients. Well, no. What they're probably talking about is the fact that you're acting like that's going to help your cancer get better or like cure your cancer, when in reality, there's no studies proven that it's going to cure your cancer.
Right.
Like, what? No, don't do that. Don't say that. Don't say people come after you because you have cancer. That's weird.
Well, and also, what has that person watched come out of her mouth prior to that?
Yeah.
You know, maybe this person has been watching her for a long time and has seen some of the atrocities that have come out of her mouth about other people, you know, and I think she's just trying to control what people say. Like, you can't say that about me. I have cancer. Well, we can comment and provide commentary on the problematic things, the advice that you are giving people because you have a platform. It's very dangerous. And it's unfortunate because there's going to be people that actually listen to her and don't take the advice that they're getting from their medical team. And that's really sad. And that's really dangerous.
I like made a video where I'm like literally showing the inside of the hyperbaric chamber, and then I was like,
also this.
No, like, I don't even need to go down to this person's level. There's no point. I was in the freaking chamber. I get in the chamber every day. There's also people that are mad at me for saying that cancer picked the wrong person. All I'm saying is I'm a motherfucking biter, so it's not going to happen.
No, that's not what that post said. That post was insinuating that people that passed from cancer were weak. See, like, that's the thing that I feel like she doesn't get, because she's so, in my opinion, absorbed with herself.
Yeah.
That she's not thinking about how her words are going to impact people. She doesn't really care. That's what it feels like to me.
Well, and like when she gets called out for something shitty like that, she acts as though she didn't say it like that. She's like, that's not what I said. Yeah. Or like, that she got mad at me because I said this. And it's like, no, you didn't say that.
Yeah.
You said this, which is very valid for someone to be mad at.
Remember at the beginning where she was describing the size of her intestines that was removed? And she was like, yeah, I think it was like this. And Courtney was like, actually, it was probably like this. This is a perfect example of that.
Yeah. Welcome, Latoya. Thank you for becoming
welcome. Oh, I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back, but let's keep going.
31 minutes.
I'm not going down I'm not going down, period. Do you coach other people in other companies? Yes, I do. Absolutely. It's my big passion project. So you can just go to bossly.com for that, or the link in the bio. The first link I think is about coaching or something. That is my accelerator. Do I drink alcohol? I do not. I might have like a cocktail once every 6 months. It's not my thing. So I've been yelled at for that, saying, oh, are you saying that people that die from cancer are weak? And I'm like, how do you get that from that? So that's been interesting. I've gotten messages from people that are pissed off that I say my belly button's ugly. Bro, it's ugly. Okay, so like this is an opinion piece. I think it's ugly. There's weird things, like it's very strange. There's some people that are really negative about it. I'm like, do you understand how difficult it is to fight cancer in the first place? Like,
bro, so now you're gonna pull the sympathy card because people are calling you out for saying shitty things? No, Jesse. That's not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna let you just say shitty things and you be like, you know how hard cancer is? Many people do actually know how hard it is. That's ridiculous for you to say. Using the cancer card because you said something shitty and don't want to get in trouble? I think not. Like, what?
And to stay strong through all of it, because it's a mental game. Like, before you post those fucking crazy things, like, just stop for a minute and be like, hey, that's a real person right now who's really fighting a deadly disease.
Before you post your crazy things, which she used the word crazy, I'm just repeating her, maybe you should think about it. And like, just because you're fighting a deadly disease, which by the way, you're saying that is not so bad. You're saying that you're going to beat it no problem, right? Oh shit, what was I going to say? Something about her pretty much just using the cancer card to not get held accountable. Like, just because you're fighting that deadly disease doesn't mean you're not going to get called out for saying really crappy things. It's pretty straightforward. Hell yeah.
Let's absolutely support that person instead of being an awful human. So then I'd say it's like 99.9%.
Erin, oh Jesus, she just went on a rant about how she has cancer and like people shouldn't say mean shit to her. And like, I swear to God, I swear to God.
I walked out at the wrong part. I just had to get a water. I had to get something to drink.
She was like, maybe realize that they're fighting something really hard before like saying something. And I'm like, that's maybe really interesting, Jesse, that you say that.
Yeah, maybe think about what's coming out of your mouth and the potential ramifications of it on your audience before saying something, you know?
Jail pot meat.
I was just going to pin that comment.
Absolutely. I think someone else said it too. Yes.
Can we have an ASMR moment real quick?
Yeah, if you don't like ASMR bubbles, then close your ears for about 20 seconds.
Also, welcome, LD. Welcome. What a beautiful profile picture. Okay, here we go.
Yes, let's hear the bubbles. That was good.
Oh, I feel like that was real good. All right, let's keep it going. Sorry I missed that, guys.
Or the people who are like, oh, F you for only shouting out nurses. You should shout out the doctors too. I'm like, no, I'm going to shout out exactly who I want to shout out. This is so strange. But anyway, Wild Tiger's like a melon flavor. That'll be the obsessed followers, the nasty gals. Yeah, I know. Must have been CGI. You have no reason to lie about a hyperbaric chamber. Yeah, I'm like,
nasty gals. I feel like we need nasty gals merch now.
I mean, at this point,
I think that would be so fun.
Whatever. Oh, people are so mean behind keyboards. I know.
Oh, we could do Nasty Gals merch, and then we could donate the proceeds to a cancer research organization.
You want to know something funny? Also that. But I just got a comment on YouTube from someone 56 minutes ago on my Jessie Lee, like, where I cropped out the hour of us talking about Columbia and posted it, and someone said, sorry, I can't look at this because you keep stopping the video to talk about nothing. Bro.
What?
Mine and Aaron's favorite stuff. Our favorite comments are like, why do you keep stopping the video? It's like, where can it be tie-dye?
Okay,
I don't know how I feel about that.
here's what I think we should do. You guys let us know what you think. So yes, I see all the suggestions. I love that. What if we did 2 different designs? So like I'll have one design, JJ will have another design. You can pick whatever you want. I don't know how you feel about this, JJ. And then we can donate the proceeds to some sort of a cancer organization.
I also have the shut your mouth stuff that I'm gonna do too.
Or we could pick
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. A tie-dye nasty gal. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. We'll talk about it. I think that would be really cool and a cool opportunity to help another organization. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
Is there more negativity on TikTok or Facebook, or about the same? So I don't follow comments on oh, sorry, Whoopi. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Oh, there's a clothing company called Nasty Gal with a poor history. That's good to know.
Sit on it with mommy.
Might have to make some tweets.
I don't read the comments on TikTok, except for I have been recently.
Okay.
So,
We'll
so it's not usually me, so it wouldn't bother me at all. And then same thing with Facebook. Facebook, the comments are not really my jam anyway. So I don't even remember what the question was anymore because I was helping my dog. People are crazy. I know that. Okay. So,
Oh my Lanta.
you're drinking heart to heart. People are mean. Yes. So where are people meaner? I don't know. You know, like behind their keyboards in general, I guess. I've been intermittent fasting for years. Yeah. I do not take black seed oil. I don't know what that is. No. Hello. People are mean everywhere. Oh, I know. Miserable people are mean. That much I know for sure. All right. Are you gonna help me pack trials, or are you gonna order me? Are you ordering my thing for me from Mateo?
Well, yeah, we're getting that figured out.
Okay.
JJ.
Correct.
Okay.
Commentary is given in a commentary channel.
Yeah, no, I was trying to finish that. I didn't get to finish it. But
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
like it's a commentary channel and it's like you keep stopping and commenting. I'm like, I wonder why.
It's almost like they don't realize that if we just play a video and not say anything, it's
Like,
not
what?
transforming and they're covered under the Fair Use Act.
Those might be some of my favorite comments to ever get. And I'm like, yes,
We get the craziest
that
comments
we
sometimes.
do. Oh, good.
Wild. I didn't mean to cut you off, friend. Sorry
No,
about
no,
that.
no, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yes. So this is a clearance bundle, half caffeine and half caffeine free on the trial link. Thank you for all the prayers. Oh, thank you, Brittany. I love that. Is there a limit to how many ketones you can have in a day? No. If you just keep drinking them, you'll pee out extra ketones. It's no problem.
But
Angie-
like, I feel like Prove It would disagree with that.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, you would get really dehydrated. Also, you probably would be really sick. You'd spend the majority of the day in the bathroom.
Ooh, poop.
And of course, she's going to say, no, there's no limit, because then you'll keep buying.
Yeah.
Come on. I love all these comments. We're here for JJ and Aaron. I stay for the commentary. You guys are awesome. Also, I see the nasty ghoul, which I love. I love that idea.
Oh.
And I see all the information that you guys are sharing about nasty gal. And we absolutely will research before we roll anything out like that.
So yeah, you don't have
That's an
to
idea.
worry about that. But also, Nasty Gal's been in trouble for a lot of things. So
Yeah, I didn't know that.
ooh.
However, that's important. So
I won't be making Nasty Gal merch, but you could if you decide you wanted to.
well, we'll talk about it. We'll see what we can come up with or something. you
My
know?
dogs are my angels. No kidding. Come here.
I think it's at like the clothes.
My sweet girl. I know.
What's the last one you ate?
I do also love this.
Like a meal?
Yes.
I haven't eaten yet today.
Me either.
Do I need to eat?
Somebody said my side eye is epic.
Oh,
Do I need to eat?
No, I haven't
Yeah,
eaten
you
yet.
probably should.
I was thinking about it, and I wasn't thinking about eating. I was just trying to think right now. I haven't eaten. My hair is growing fast, that's for sure. I know. What is that all about? Crazy.
Must be the
You love my
ketones.
puppers? Me too. The redox things, is this what you're talking about? I've got plenty of this. This water tastes like asshole. But, you know, whatever. I'm doing it. All right, so 10 and 10. Here we go. 10 caffeine-free ketones. Oh, I didn't even tell you what these are for. Y'all are just watching me do this. Ketones are for fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion. Okay? All right. We can talk about Prove It, sure. Somebody said something about why don't you start your own? Y'all think I got the energy right now to start my own motherfucking company? No. 2. I got my accelerator, man. 3, 4, and hold on. 5. Freeze. 6. Hold on a second. I got things to say. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 10 caffeinated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so how much can you make selling these products? I've made about, okay, I'm not normal. We have to start this with that. I am not remotely normal. In case
Wait
you can't
for
figure
it.
that piece out. There's that. Oh, I almost didn't give this person their free keto kit because
Get your
I'm
calculators
chattering,
out.
like a little chit chatter. All right, so instructions go in here, and every order right now is getting a free keto kick. So free keto kick, it's like 5-hour energy with no crash. I love it. So I can't tell you that I'm normal. I can't tell you that you'll make the same amount of money that I make because
you're not normal and they won't. Correct. So don't act like I can't tell you this. I can't tell you that.
Yeah.
Like,
That was
yeah,
a good
you
impersonation.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, you shouldn't say it because, like, no.
Because you can't.
Because you can't. No.
I work very, very hard. Right now, I do not work very, very hard, so I don't want to lie to you about that. But as a general statement, in the past, I worked very, very hard until about 4 weeks ago. And I chose not to start my own company actually 5 years ago when I was offered an opportunity to, because the people I loved that were going to come with me, there were 8 of them, they needed to make money right away. So that's why I made that decision not to. You're
14.
welcome, love you.
That's what I thought.
That's why I made that decision then. And I will tell you, yeah, it's not to say that this is a guarantee. I guarantee I work hard.
I'm pretty sure what she's referring to about starting her own company. I think that if I remember correctly, I think her and Vic were talking about starting their own MLM. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like I remember that. Also, the income disclosure statement shows otherwise. Okay, thanks.
Than everybody I know, but I've made over $16 million in 5 years. So my gratitude, oh, Brittany, you're welcome. My gratitude, flat out the hardest working person in the industry, thank you. My gratitude for the company is extreme. It's allowing.
Are you guys calculating that? 16 million over 5 years? Oh, I bet she definitely does not count me and the 8 because it was actually 14. I have the picture of the 14 of us that joined. And I've shared that a bunch of times. She's even shared it, which is wild. So, yeah. Anyways, that's only 3.2 a year. So,
I'm gonna run to the bathroom, but I'm gonna watch it on my phone.
Yes, I love that. We'll keep going.
Me at this point in time, obviously, to step back and be able to do the parts of the business I really, really only love, and like this, I love doing, and then allow the residual income to continue to pay me. So my money is actually speeding up from me stepping back and allowing the leaders to really step forward this month. We're having a very big month. We've implemented some systems that I tightened up right before having to step back. So Business Camp is running and rolling. It's the perfect time for people to enroll because we have more systems for that. Saga, which is the software company I own, is flying, and so everybody has more automation.
It does, Charlene.
I love it. So yeah, that's that. So
Courtney
yeah,
was one of the 14.
I
Yeah.
don't mind that you ask if I make real money at all. Do you have to do lives to sell? No, I love doing live video. I think it's one of the best ways to make money because people can actually connect with you. You can see here that I'm genuinely enjoying this. You can see that I'm a real person. You can ask me questions. You can ask, you can talk to me. And so I don't mind that at all. So how much cat did you have to give up, huh? Are you asking like if I fucked my way to the top of the company? Is that what that means?
Oh, my Lando, this got juicy when I came in here.
Like my pussy. I am at the top, yes. You're doing so well with your company, they need to promote you. Late night for me, I sleep early. And my company does so much for me. Like, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. The amount that they support me through this journey is unbelievable. I have no words actually for the amount of support that I've been getting through this. So, cap equals capital. What?
Brittany's on here.
Boss lead for director. Can you give me some water, please, by the way?
That, yeah.
All right. If you all aren't in the Platinum Accelerator, get in it. She teaches us everything. Thank you.
I'm gonna turn my light
I'm
down.
missing questions. Oh, no, I'm not. People are just mad at that girl who asked if I was banging my way to the top. When did you shift mentally network marketing to making money? PayPal is actually building long term very quickly because I got fired from a job a couple months into building. That's almost 12. That's 12 years ago.
It's not a lot, but you don't need much.
My boyfriend does not work with me. No. Someone asked how much cap you have to give up. Oh, yeah. So, but
Bro, I was yelling in the bathroom. I was yelling in the bathroom. I don't have much to say here.
God.
But man, Aaron, if y'all only knew, oh, you would be yelling too. You know what I mean? All right, I'll press play.
Maybe one day we can share, but we cannot right now.
Maybe one day.
they put
No,
they,
no one.
they put a cat, like
I was
cat. So I thought it was like pussy.
Lord.
There's two different packs you can start with. There's a Mega and a Max. If you can start with the Mega, please start with the Mega. You'll actually be able to get the $1 Keto Club, which saves you money to begin with, and you'll actually get double bonuses and promote to the 5th rank immediately.
Gosh, you guys look.
Yeah, we saw all the rank 5s on the income disclosure statement. It was like 7,000 or something like that, and then rank 4 below it was like 100, like less than 200, because people are buying in at that rank. It's the ultimate pay to play.
These are my children. Oh, my Kumba Charles is so cute.
He's asleep. He can hear you. He heard you. He's not dead.
I would love to visit Trinidad. Yes, she does the boss. She's the boss. She doesn't do anything but teach and help everyone. Yes, I love that. So
She went straight down the rabbit hole.
I did go down the rabbit hole. I'm so sorry. Okay. Advice on relationships at our age. Where do you find a good guy? Well, my answer would be Bumble, but I got really, really lucky. Like a freaking gem. And luckily he was forewarned about, he did not know who I was when we met, but I warned him about what people on the internet do and say about people on the internet. So he's entered the world now of like, oh Lord.
He has been inducted to the Hall of Fame.
He definitely is. All right, what's the next order?
Is it just
Those are all printed, yeah.
Is it like the same thing?
Hey, what's up, Matt Rosa?
Rebecca Harmon.
Rebecca.
With,
And then every order for trials right now, if you go to the link in the bio, on the trial link is going to get a free keto cake. It's like a 5-hour energy with no crash. But yes, no, he does not work with me, but he is chef's kiss. He's an amazing man. But that's where I found my good man. My good man was on Bumble, so I don't know where you can find yours, but mine.
You're a good married man was on Bumble. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, with 3 kids under the age of 7. All right.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Love it.
Yeah.
That's perfect for me.
Your laugh.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what's different about love when you're a geriatric like me.
How do I join your team?
Go to the link in the bio and click on promote.
Don't join her
for
team,
asking.
guys.
I'm very calm with him. Like my energy is very peaceful. There's no erratic, like when I'm around him, and that was from the very beginning. So I found someone who brings me peace. Peace in the Middle East. Did Courtney say the Hall of Fame? What?
No, I said the Hall of Fame. He's been inducted to the Hall of Fame, like the actual like. That's
I was being funny
That's
about
funny.
geriatric. If I were to get pregnant right now, it would be a geriatric pregnancy. That's why I was saying that.
Imagine talking about getting pregnant when you're dealing with stage 4 colon cancer that's metastasized. after having 10 inches of your colon and now your appendix removed. Imagine having 30 lymph nodes removed where 26 of them have cancer in them. And now there's 6 other lymph nodes in various areas throughout your body and that have cancer, it appears, allegedly, and talking about being pregnant. My God. Oh, by the way, you're worried about your belly button? Wait until you get pregnant. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, Rebecca.
With a BECKA.
Also this.
Okay, so one of these boxes that I did, she's getting Keto Up variety box, and she's getting a Keto Kick bundle, and then she's gonna get another free Keto Kick because that's what everybody's getting, the whole thing.
Is it one of each?
Huh?
Is the bundle one of each?
Well, no, it's I'll do that if you want to grab 6 of these, and then if you want to wrap them in the mailer, you know how it goes, right? You know
Well, this is
here,
not
I'll do the
helping.
Well, then
you
these 6 Keto Kicks.
And you want them wrapped in these?
Well, like enough to keep it protected.
Yes.
And then this is just 2 by 2. Alright, so then these are the Keto Kick bundles. For those of you wondering about the Keto Kick bundles, you get 6 Keto Kick. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful teeth. Thank you. I am breathing. Somebody wants to know your success story before they join me as a promoter, Courtney. It says, Courtney,
me?
I want to hear your success story before I join her as a promoter.
Oh, that's sweet. What's her name?
I don't know. TikTok.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, this is
Your name is Courtney.
That's a Courtney. I see that. Okay. Well, now I'm packing these. Here, you want to finish?
Yeah.
There's 2 already in there.
Which flavors?
Arctic and tangerine.
Okay.
I don't know why I grabbed so far apart, but I did. So my success story is this. I guess it doesn't really matter. My success story is, well, I don't know. I didn't really have anything going for me a long time ago. I had tried other companies, and I felt like I didn't really catch the wave of being able to like have a rhythm and understand how to run my business like a business.
I just wonder if the wave is the momentum spot on an S curve. I just feel like that's what she's talking about. That's what I feel like.
Etc. etc. And I felt like I had seen some success, but I wasn't really getting anywhere. And so I found Jesse Lee in that first company, and then first company I took serious. And then I watched for 10 months and I never said anything to her. I actually silently stalked her so that no one else would know. And once I joined her 7 years ago.
Why would you need to silently stalk somebody so that nobody knew? That seems very, very much out of the Bite model. Were you not letting people know that you were watching her because they weren't a fan of her? And so you were not talking about it because you didn't want to be ostracized?
Didn't we hear that recently?
Pretty sure we did.
Yeah, no, we definitely did. What was it here that we hear it?
We were watching DC's live.
It was this, right?
It was this. Yeah.
You'll hear it.
Just wait for it. Also, Nicola says bingo. That part.
That was when
Okay.
when I joined her 7 years ago, I actually had like
in Modair.
My world flipped turned upside down, and I didn't do anything for like 2 months. And so I don't know if you guys can relate to that, where you like launch something and then you don't keep going with it. But that was where I felt. So then I felt like even more like a failure. But I started seeing success there. Then we restarted and Prove It together. Like she was kind of giving you guys a little bit of information with. And our team within 6 months had hit rank 6 car earning champion. We worked really freaking hard to
What does that
be able
mean?
to launch the.
What is a car earning champion?
Yeah, I know. I was gonna explain. But we worked really, really hard to launch systems and everything, and so hitting that 30,000 in volume, being able to have an organization of newer leaders like developing underneath and bringing in other people to do exactly what you do, right? You're sharing the opportunity, not just the product, because that's not what gets you to the point of success. If you want success, it's not just about the product. It's not just about
It'll be 5 years in September.
sharing, the focus and the energy and the mood, like that's not what changes people's lives. What changes people's lives is the fact that she didn't start a new company 5 years ago. She made the decision to join Prove It. We made the decision to join Prove It together. It was a team effort all the way through, and it always has been. And the biggest success story that
A team of 14 plus. Yeah, just wanted to add that, Courtney, because you'll probably say 8 as well.
somebody, Frida and I were on a live together earlier, and she said, you know, what's your favorite part about what you do? And I was like, that's a loaded question. But as of right now, my favorite part of what I do, and the best, I think, testimony for my success story is that our organization has, because of the way the empire is set up, because of the culture, because of the energy and the empathy and the excellence and the execution, and then this year of elevating our standards, we've now, 6 months in is where we kind of hit that. We earned a car, we had that volume, we had we earned the car, we didn't get it right away, and then we moved to Texas, and that was whenever we purchased the vehicle. Then shortly after, I think it was like 3 months after moving here, we hit another rank, which was 100,000 in volume for your organization.
It's a bigger car bonus.
Bigger car bonus.
I'm just curious how much of that volume was given to you by Jessie Lee.
I was waiting for you to say that. I knew it was coming because I was like,
I'm just
okay,
curious.
Courtney, and who did that for
Right?
you?
Because I still see the numbers. The numbers
Aaron, I think this
still.
one's for you. This
Oh, my bad. Thanks so much, Anne. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I would just like to know how much of that volume was given to you by Jessie Lee from the placement suite. Just curious.
So instead of $800 in a car bonus, we got a $1,300 car bonus, and that was like you can get to earning your car kind of by yourself and just selling the product if that's what you want to do. You cannot get to rank 7 the same way. You cannot bring in 100,000 in volume without actually having real leaders underneath you who are working with you. I don't like the word underneath, but working with you who see the same vision that you see, creating that culture within
like a pyramid.
the entire organization. And we have built to half a million in volume for over
Oh wow.
like almost 3 years now.
A month.
A month. And so yeah, it's huge. And so
She's a verified millionaire, so this is not
that happened
BS.
too.
Who verified that?
Became a verified millionaire.
That's a millionaire.
So by millionaire, do you mean a year
Mm-hmm.
or total?
Is that gross or net?
I mean, we know it's not.
Yeah.
Probably.
Also, do you pay for the accelerator, Courtney?
Did you pay for Eric Worre's
Mastermind?
mastermind?
Yes, that I bet she did.
Well.
20. What is it? 20. I can't remember if it's 20 or 25,000 for the year. Maybe even gone up.
Pretty sure it's 25,000 for Eric Worre's mastermind.
Yeah. Also, LD says she's a verified millionaire as well. I love that. We're all verified.
Me too.
All of us.
I'm so humble though. My 1-bedroom apartment really.
Love that.
Just like to stay humble.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Oh, Courtney is very short. Jessie Lee is also very short, but Courtney is short. Yes.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
She's very tiny. Yeah.
I mean, it was really, really cool whenever I got that verified 6-figure earner, but then that verified millionaire, I was like, what? And I'm sitting here like, Sasha, yeah, you too, right? He's like, no, you go. Brittany is
Prove It verified that.
She was on that stage with me, which was super.
You know what? Prove It also verified
Ugh.
that I was a 6-figure earner. I still have the bat over there to show. Does that mean that I made 6 figures? That I net 6 figures? No, I've talked about that a lot before.
And MLMs, man, the tax stuff with them can be so rough.
So rough.
Like,
Super cool because Brittany and I actually launched together here
Same day?
the same day, September 21st, 2017. So you know,
Same.
we just, my favorite part of my success story is that I get to do this. Like we keep saying, she's like, what the fuck would I do if I had to go to a job? And like, what would I do? You know, like I can't even imagine that I'd have to check in with somebody, let alone not only to just be able to take off my own time, like I don't have to ask someone to take time off, but my husband doesn't have to ask. I don't need to have, you know, he's been home for 3 years now, a little over 3 years, 3.5. Oh my gosh, time is flying.
What would you do if you had to go to a job? You would go, you would clock in, you would do your job, you would clock out for your lunch, you'd clock back in, you would do your work, and then you'd clock out and go home, and you would have time freedom, and you would get paid for your time you were there. Courtney, you're not getting paid right now, and you're packing up her trials for her. You're not getting paid. Also, the way that she's looking at Jessie Lee right now makes me extremely uncomfortable. Just in my opinion, it's creeping me out a little bit.
Accurate.
I don't know how else to word that. It just is creeping me out. And also, there's 666 people right now.
Ooh.
Oh, makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, maybe she got a Toomey bag for payment. It's just uncomfortable. I don't know how else to word that.
I have 3 kids also, by the
And
way.
3
Just
kids.
So you know, homeschooled.
3 kids, homeschooled, all the
Aaron, you know who else has 3 kids?
Avi has 3 kids. Avi does.
Yeah.
He's with them right now, apparently.
Yeah.
I bet he's changing diapers. Somebody said that earlier too. I bet he's changing diapers right now. Yeah.
Yep.
time, 1.5 up to 7, and so I was able to just say, yeah, I'm gonna go down to Houston, and I have no idea how long we'll be there. And
actually, shout out to baby daddy who's not watching this, but I'm still gonna shout out. He was like, "You're going with her." Like he was the one. Who's Joshua was like.
So I had allergies, and so I was like, she doesn't care, but like we have to care right now. You know what I mean? I didn't know if it was a cold. I didn't know what it was, and I was like really nervous to like even try to have the conversation. We're walking out of church, and he was like, "She, this is me, and I'm Joshua," and he's like, "She's going. Like, don't even listen to Courtney." And then when we walked away, he goes, "Did you see Jessie Lee? Like, her energy totally shifted when I said that. Did you see your face? She was so excited that you were going with her."
I'm glad because I blacked out, which is a totally different story. By the way, I just packed a caffeine-free bundle with Mitoflex with a free keto kick. All trials today are getting free keto kicks, and now I'm packing, while she tells you all this, a Keto Pro bundle and a variety of bundle, Keto Up, and a free keto kick, of course, as well. So I'm packing trials. Links in the bio. By the way, these are pure therapeutic ketones. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less. Benefits are fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion. All right, so yes.
They also have lead, right? What does the lead do for you? Could you add that in?
Lead can cause cancer.
That's an interesting thing.
Amongst other things.
Maybe you should add that into your little spiel. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Well,
that
heads
might
up.
be,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Someone's feeling risky, maybe they could give it a shot. I don't know.
We're leaving church, and Joshua said she's going with you, and I was like, oh, thank God, because Monday was a bad day.
Yes.
It wasn't a bad day. It was a
wasn't.
bad hour.
Yeah, just an intense.
Anyway, go back to your success story. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
And
Gotta make it
then
about her.
officially, I think this is, I don't know, this is where I'm moving into. I don't know what flow we're at here, but we officially crossed over the Rank 8 Pro Champion, which technically it's like the 250,000 in volume, which we already had the volume, but I didn't officially hit that title. So actually, no, it was the full.
And why didn't you hit that title? Let's talk about that, because you have to have, there are certain stipulations for group volume, which is the entire organization, and team volume. Team volume in Prove It is yourself and your first 3 levels. And when you are built, in my opinion, there is a large gap. You get the group volume aspect, but then your team volume has to catch up. So the reason that she had the volume, in my opinion, is because she has had large chunks of volume put under her. but herself in her first 3 levels, her team volume, did not meet the requirements for rank 8, 250K. And that's why she didn't meet that rank until whenever she was talking about it here in the story.
Well,
I'm glad you said the quiet part out loud, Courtney, so that I could clear that up for my friends here. Thanks for that.
$450,000 one, not $450,000 because
Yeah,
it was
8
2-star. It was 2-star.
Crazy. So proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of it.
I don't know if you guys caught that. So she had almost double. She said 450K or 500K. And I believe the requirement for rank 8 is 250K. So she was well over the volume requirement, but she was missing, it sounds like, that team volume requirement, which is herself in her first 3 levels. Love this for us. Paging Dre.
Everyone, I mean, they freaking ran really, really hard. Oh my gosh. Amazing. It's so exciting to really.
Yeah, but people don't run for people they don't like, so.
It's amazing. I was
Thank you,
about to say.
Pat Motley, for your order. I appreciate you.
People don't work for people
The biggest
they don't
thing
like.
I think that I can attest, it's not the
Then why does Courtney have team members that don't speak to her?
JL,
Like big leaders.
JL, let's be real. You've blocked many team members, and some of them are very successful without you.
And you know what else?
Huh.
She still gets paid on those team members.
Yeah, interesting.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah.
Huh.
the million. The car that we earned, it's not, I mean, it's all of it, right? Being able for my husband to fire his boss before we were even ready and all that, but truly the person that I've been able to become is really my greatest success story, because
because of your
cannot
team.
even imagine not just like, I don't even know who I would be without all of this. So the growth, the transformation that you can create for yourself by surrounding yourself with other people who are like-minded, who elevate you, who push you to be better, who
That's an interesting
encourage
point,
you.
because I don't think people realize it. It's like if you hang out with a bunch of toxic people, you're going to get a bunch of toxicity.
Huh?
Like when I got the information on Monday, there were only a couple of people that I told, and I intentionally told my highest level friends. And every highest level person that I messaged on Monday, it says median age of death is 2.5. Median time of death is 2.5 years. And all the people I texted on Monday, every single one said, "Who fucking cares?" or a variety of this. You're not median.
Yes.
Now, people I texted on
That's not how math works.
No.
Tuesday, who
You know
are
what's
still
funny?
close with me.
What?
The 2.5 years is based off of data. Very similar
Yes.
to income disclosure statements.
Correct.
So certain data applies, but then other data does not apply.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
MLM logic. I love that phrase.
Also, at one point, I don't know if it was in this or a different one, JL says she won't be friends with some people who aren't rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't
Yeah.
this right?
You know what's funny? I remember a story that somebody shared with me of a team member. I don't remember what rank this person was, but she wouldn't let them up in her penthouse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get the details of that story and share it another time, but I just remembered that.
That checks out for me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Same
No
time.
one said something like that, right? So it's interesting because I spend a lot of time with the people that even if it is virtually, a lot of time with the people that I texted on.
Sorry to stop us so quickly, but let's think about this for a second. So you mean to tell me that a lot of the higher ups, right? Also, Aaron, just a quick little, I can't talk about it. A lot of the higher ups who are direct to you, who are probably went to Columbia with you, said you're different. You're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. You're not median.
Yeah.
But then the people who aren't up your butt all the time, who live a more realistic life, have more logic to say not that. Right? The closest people to you were buttering your biscuit. Is that what you're telling me? Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Were
Of
these?
course.
I want to know out of the people that she messaged, how many people that said, well, you're not average or whatever, are making money off of her? Because I'm assuming she messaged Terry, Lisa Grossman. I'm sure she messaged Brian, and I guarantee those three said, well, good, you're not average.
Yeah.
Well, of course, because they're making bank off of her and her team.
Absolutely. And
Also,
the higher up
go
you
ahead.
are, it's good. The higher up you are in the MLM, the less closer to reality you are. Like the higher up, the more you move away from reality. So the lower you are, the less money you make, right? The further down you are, oftentimes you're closer to reality, right? You're not too far in, you're not too deep in yet. And so it's more realistic for them to go, maybe you should figure something out. Maybe you should try the chemo, maybe that way more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what else I find really odd? Actually, let me phrase this in the form of a question. Why does it appear, in my opinion, that Brian Underwood, Terry LaCour, seem to be love bombing Jessie Lee? But did they even send out an email for the rank 9 that died in December from breast cancer? Was there an email sent out to the company? Because I've had several people that said that were a part of Prove It around that time, were familiar with what was going on, and they said nothing was sent out. So why the difference in the rank 9 in the company and Jessie Lee? Could it be the money?
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, y'all have been so nice to me tonight. Juliana said, not on topic at all, but JJ looks like a princess straight out of a Victorian drama.
Oh my
And
God.
then, Steamship TV said agreed, and I can't.
You do look really beautiful.
Fairy princess earlier, and it's just a vibe.
I love that.
Anyway, thank you very much.
Love that.
Kind to me.
There was a comment I wanted to pin that I just saw. Hang on. Oh, also, this is really funny. All this commentary on a commentary channel. Table flip.
My favorite.
It's always about the money. Always.
Hey, Ragdoll Megs at Twitch. Hello, hello.
Hey, Megs. All right.
Were you looking for? Is that the comment you were looking for?
Yeah, the one about the table flipping, because I thought it was funny.
On Monday, Terry LaCour, billionaire, Ed Milet, almost billionaire, Brian Underwood, hundreds of millions of dollars, whatever, Lisa and Curtis.
Oh, the timing of this.
I think that was it. I didn't tell very many people. But Sasha Mateo. Oh yeah, and they were the first ones to be like, "Are you back?" But anyway, they immediately were like, "Yeah, no. You are the most unaverage person I've ever met. This is no different."
And even in the room, it was like, okay, well, what's the range? You want to keep repeating the median, but what's the range? Because she's not the median.
I was blacked out. I was pissed off.
She's not the median. She's not the median at all. And then the other doctor that was in there.
I don't think that you understand what you're saying. She's not the median. That means it could be less time, the way that you're explaining this.
What's the highest that people live with it? That's Jessie. That's what they're gonna go for. 10 years? Oh, she's gonna make it 10. She's gonna make it. She's gonna live the longest with colon cancer. It's
I guarantee you that 2.5 years is with chemotherapy.
Yeah, it is.
It has to be.
It is.
Yeah.
I was first off, LD, thank you.
Welcome.
Being a member, yay. Also, I want to do a members only live soon. I think it'd be fun. I've done it. So I studied colon cancer recently because it's going to be on my exam.
Tell us everything.
Okay. Well, adenocarcinoma is the most common colon cancer, which is what Jessie Lee Ward has. It is the third most common causes of death in cancer. That's from American Cancer Society. And I think
the sources. It's the sources for me, friend.
Yeah. Did you know that my study material actually cites its sources? Could you believe it? And then I think it's for 1 or 2 years, but it's an estimated 15 to 25% survival rate of 2 years, I think is what it said. I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
But yeah.
Interesting.
So.
With chemo, though.
My guess is with chemo.
Yeah. Okay.
my guess. Yeah. I mean, because it's like expected. Like, yeah, you should do that.
I didn't mean to hit all of those pinned I didn't mean to pin all those comments. I got a little excited.
I do
Just
it
like
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah. Like the video, guys, on both channels. If you would, please and thank you.
clarifying what I meant. She was like, she wants the range, and he was like, you know, well, you know, we can't. We have someone who's been living for 10 years now, and it's like, so you have no idea.
Welcome, Corey.
You have no idea. And my first thought was like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Actually,
credit the
you
doctor.
have no idea who she is.
So I think like your brain does this thing with trauma. I don't know if you guys can relate to this. Your brain does this thing with trauma where when it knows something's traumatic, it shuts off. I don't know if you guys have experienced this. So some of my most traumatic years are 9 through 13, and I have really no memories between those years.
Very important
it's a
years.
protection mechanism. If anyone's been through some big
Hello, that's me.
Hi,
I
friend.
do that. Hi. Yeah, disassociation, I think, is what she's talking about. Very true. Very true. Very hard to remember anything except you have very significant memories that you remember, but anything else is like a blur. So, correct.
trauma, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your brain just goes, and it's interesting because I could tell that people were talking,
Welcome.
but when she was recapping
Profile
stuff, I'm
picture,
like,
though.
I was not even there. Like I was literally like my body was in the room, my soul had left the building. So it's just interesting how you get protected from stuff like that. That was just an order of Mitoplex, but I did add a free keto kick for her as well. All orders today are getting free keto kicks. Link is in the bio. These are the
Wow, that's a
trial.
good deal.
I know, that's true.
That's a really good deal.
But I have a lot of keto kick, and it's like literally my favorite product. So
I love
I
that.
want more of you guys to experience it. So. Anyway, so link in the bio, the trial link. These are pure therapeutic ketones. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less. Benefits are fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion.
25 minutes.
Coralie, if you're watching, finally, your love bundle went through. It took for sugar. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. All right, so love bundle.
I thought it was also interesting. It's like the fact that you said he reiterated it today, but that's what he started with, and then he actually transitioned into, but we have no idea what your body's going to do and how it's going to react.
Welcome, Eve.
We can't really tell like what's going to happen. And I love that you like got so aggressive with it too. You're like, me, like look at me. Like, do you see how fit and active?
I'm sure that DC is going to talk about this,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's important that we also talk about this here. But this comes from DC. Should I just read it, JJ, or do you think
Maybe
the
just
tweet?
you can if you want.
So let me get to it. Just hang tight for a second. All right. So DC tweeted and tagged MD Anderson and said, I just watched a video from someone who claims to be a patient, has paid a deposit of $17,000 for care, and accused one of your surgeons and oncologists of being chemo pimps while still being treated at your facilities in Houston. Her videos are still public. And they responded back and said, hi, DC, please send us more details, including the patient's name, gave the social media handle to do that so that we can look into it, into which DC provided all of the public information that has been put out. And they said that they are going to be, thank you for sending, we'll look into this. So it's ironic to me when you are going to go to one of the top cancer facilities, and then they're going to give their professional advice backed by research, backed by experience and education. And then you're going to sit here on a live video and villainize the people that are pleading with you to save your own life by trusting the treatments. Is it going to be fun? No. But it's it's backed by research. So the fact that you're going to villainize these people and call them chemo pimps when you're going to them and you're paying money for them to help you with the cancer diagnosis, is like, I don't even know the words to describe that. It's vile.
Well, what it is just, I mean, absolutely irresponsible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to describe what that is. Like, you don't get to just become a doctor at MD Anderson for like nothing.
Right.
I mean, they, like you said, it's one of the best places to get help with your cancer.
Right.
And it's one of the most well-known hospitals for that as well. And if those doctors and if that doctor, that oncologist and that surgeon knew what she was saying, they would fire her as a patient.
Right.
Because
and they can.
Well, yeah, they should. Because what she's essentially doing is saying, like, they just wanted to pimp me out for chemo. Like, they just wanted to get commission. They just wanted to get paid. That could ruin their career.
Yeah.
Like, people aren't going to want to go there if they believe what you're saying. When that's a place they should definitely go.
Right.
So, yeah, someone was like, someone's about to get a cease and... Shelby said it. She was like, someone's about to get a cease and desist soon. Talking about Jesse.
I mean, that's one of the top cancer centers in the country.
Yeah, it's the fact that, here's my thing. Her ego's so large that she never thinks about anyone else but herself. That's what I think. I think that she doesn't even realize what she does sometimes, like when it comes to like saying stuff like that, right? Because she just wants to put on a spectacle. She wants to say wild things to get people's attention, while also making herself look like the person who's always right in every situation, while also trying to look like the victim.
Yeah.
And trying to act like they don't want the best for you, they just want to get paid. That's it. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure they don't want you to die. Like, I'm pretty sure.
I can't imagine what anybody that works at MD Anderson or any cancer facility, anybody that is in the medical field that works with cancer patients. I can't imagine the things, I see this comment, I can't imagine the things that they have to deal with on a daily basis and the emotions and the trauma they themselves have to deal with, fighting, for these people's lives and suggesting the best treatments that are available. And then statistically, it's not going to work for everybody. We know that, depending on their situation, medical history, all that stuff. I can't imagine what they have to deal with, and they chose to get into that career field for some reason. And the fact that they just are showing up to work and doing the best that they can, and then to be villainized the way that these two are is just really sad. It's really sad.
And I like what Dave said. It's like, don't want to sound harsh, but they get paid if you live or die. Like, they'd much rather you live.
Absolutely.
Like, you don't just get into being a doctor just for the money. Like, you have to want to help people because it's not worth it if you don't. Like, if you don't want to actually help people get better, it's not worth it because of the trauma you experience as a doctor. The things that you see. Like, I see minuscule compared to what doctors see. And I'm still sometimes just, I experience trauma sometimes just being around certain things, right?
Yeah,
like in the hospital that I'm at, the hospital that I'm a part of, like very specifically for a certain kind of, it's for a certain kind of human. And so like for me to see these certain kind of humans in this position is very, very difficult.
Yeah.
But like, it's minuscule compared to what they experience. And I couldn't imagine you wanting to be a doctor just because of the money, because it's not worth it then.
Yeah.
Right? All the time, all the things that you see, all the time away from your family, all that's not worth it.
Yeah. Also, there was this comment I want to talk about, and thank you, Haley Hopes, for commenting this. What's really sad is that chemo is not torture for everyone that takes it. My dad had 24 rounds and never really got sick. She could be throwing away a chance at life for nothing.
Wow. That's awesome that he did not get sick.
That's incredible.
Very rare, but that's amazing.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I hope your dad is doing well. That's awesome.
I am and healthy. I look like I'm not sick. I'm not sick. And I think that was like really, that smacked him around. So he was a little bit more.
He was very different today. When he realized because I think one of the most dangerous things with any diagnosis, this isn't just cancer, is when you get a diagnosis, you immediately turn into that person. You turn into the person with those symptoms. You start Googling, people with this kind of disease or whatever are going to end up having A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know? Mm-hmm. And so then your body starts to wait for those, or actually starts to really create those, because you start to create your reality. And so for me, I'm like, no. It's going to be a no for me, dog.
Dog.
Feed the white dog.
Michelle, let me tell you, the white dog eats the most. That girl,
my Wakili.
That girl does not go hungry. I promise you that, Michelle. Feed the white dog. I don't know what she was trying to say with that, but that's funny.
Called her chubby the other day. She's not chubby.
Who did? Was I here for
Daddy
that? I think I was here for
Daddy
that actually. And you said she's so slim though. Look at her.
That doesn't mean healthy.
I won't tolerate bullying. Feed the white dog. She means like the wolf.
Oh, wolf. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
This is amazing.
No, it's not the real dog. Well, there's a white dog here. You know.
I know. I thought you meant Wookie Lee. I'm like.
I was actually looking at them over here. They're all snuggled up together.
Is she in the camera or something? When will you begin chemo? I don't know that I will.
They're real aggressive with that one though.
Because you have aggressive cancer.
Oh, there it is.
I remember you grabbing it.
Well, here's the really interesting thing. Today, I asked the doctor. I don't know if I told you this yet.
We haven't talked about it.
I said, and Sasha and Mateo were on it. I said, so I just want to know, if you were me, if you were exactly me, would you do this treatment that you're telling me to do? And he did not say yes. He went, well, I mean, I'm not you, so I don't know. I mean, and I was like, no. Like, if you were me, would you do this chemo in this whatever the hell it is, the Avastin or whatever? And he didn't say yes. And I was like, mother, red flag. So that happened today.
That's a red flag.
Interesting.
It's a red flag that he's saying he's not you and doesn't have your same medical history. That's a red flag to you.
Did she say she asked her doctor that?
Yeah.
The doctor can't tell you like yes or no. He can recommend something, but like that's not something that's weird.
The fact that they think that they like caught him in something. There's no conspiracy here. This is somebody educated.
I don't believe that's how the conversation went, by the way.
God, can you imagine being her doctor and finding out about all of this?
Well, okay, so this is what I was thinking. I was trying to get this across, but it's like he's avoiding doing like undue influence. Like he can't just be like, yes, I would do that, because then it would be like, well, the doctor said he would do it, so I should do it too. It's like, no, they want you to make that personal choice without, all of that. But yeah, I also don't believe that's exactly how the conversation went.
Wild, man. This right here. It's literally illegal. It violates informed consent. That is taken as coercive. Thank you for this, Jillian. Oh.
It was also really interesting, the strategy that they thought they were going to make a move on. I don't know. This you probably do remember. I don't know if you already told him this.
I don't know, Carolyn.
At the very end of it, he was like, okay, and then the we'll have the pharmacy.
He did it today
come in.
as well. No, he did it today too. He said, I can get consent for your chemo today, virtually. He did it again today. And I was like, bruh.
Because you have to consent.
And he was like, and then we're going to send you down to blood work. So I was like, okay, well, so what is
and
that?
I went, what? I said, I got to consent to chemo to get my blood work?
I was like, well, because I said, and he's like, and then we go to blood work. I was like, okay, so why is the pharmacy coming in here? I'm not really sure. Like, why can't we just go directly? Because that was what was supposed to happen. And he's like, oh, well, it's for the chemo, la, la, la. And she like this, like.
Because I had been blacked out.
Immediately, no.
Yeah.
I am not. I was like, so
Erica.
You're telling me that we have to consent to chemo before she can get blood work done? That you're.
Okay, I have to tell you guys why I'm laughing. So Erica is in my house right now. She commented this because Leah has friends over. Hi, Erica and friends that are watching right now in my house.
Sorry for being so loud, Erin.
She's the cutest. We love Erica. She said, sorry for being too loud, Erin. I had to explain why I was laughing while we were watching this. Yeah, anyways. I think they're out there giggling. I hear you guys out there.
We're gonna like basically finish doing your second opinion.
Without any of the tests, by the way, because we got tests back on Tuesday. Oh shoot, we gotta go back on Instagram.
It's weird that it does that to you. It does not do that to me.
Really?
Oh, you just need to discard it, right?
Yeah, then you gotta start another one. You can like make a title, whatever.
Oh my gosh, look at Dr. Shaggy. How freaking cute is she? With the shorts you got her. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh, she is cute.
She's so cute.
This is 2 caffeine bundles, by the way.
Are they talking about the red devil?
So these are gonna be 2, so 40, and then keto kicks are free today with pure therapeutic ketones. These are for fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep.
No, she will not be getting a port
energy,
if
and
she does not.
digestion.
If she doesn't do chemo, she won't need a port. No.
Yeah, they mentioned the port though today. He said it'd be like, actually, I might get a port.
Did you hear Courtney? No, she won't be getting a port.
Yeah.
And then it was, well, no, if she doesn't do chemo, she won't be getting a port. So I'm wondering if that was like a little slip. I don't know. Interesting.
Anyway, because I've been getting so many IVs, like it's getting very crazy. And they said that for a lot of these
Ports can be dangerous though. Like if you don't need a port, don't get a port. Like
Agreed.
Like Jesse, if you're not gonna do chemo, then like don't get a port.
Right.
There's been too many times that I've gone in and they've been infected. The ports get infected, it gets really bad.
Yeah.
Like, but those are the people who need the port.
Correct.
Like, don't get one if you don't need one.
For
If
so
you're
many
not-
reasons.
If you're not going to do cancer, if you're not going to do chemo, like don't do it just because you like shoot yourself up with stuff every day. That's not like going to ultimately help you with your cancer.
Right.
I feel weird about that.
IVs, you can just do a port and then it'll just go straight in.
Oh, that's amazing.
So
Okay.
if I don't have to get stuck every day, that would be great. That would be really great.
Wait.
Mary.
Wait. So she was talking about using, if she were to get the port, she was talking about using it for ozone treatment.
That's what I was talking about. Like that's what she wants to get it for. That's what I was saying. Like, don't get a port if you're not going to use it for your chemo.
I totally missed that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the frick? Like, she's just saying I won't have to get stuck every day. Yeah, you'll have a consistent stuck needle in you.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be consistently
And
stuck.
the process that they have to go through to make sure that with a port, it's a sterile environment.
Yeah.
You're going to go to whatever the cryo IV place is, and you think they're going to give you cryo through your port. That, I'm sorry, that is the most uneducated thing I probably have heard come out of her mouth.
It's just like
you have a straight line to your heart, essentially.
yeah.
And you think some IV bar is going to I'm sorry.
That's why I was like so
it took me.
weirded
I
out
missed
about
that
it. Yeah,
part.
no, it's okay.
My bad. But
No. It's fine. I was just like, bro, what?
yeah, I'm trying real hard not to flip because a sterile environment is a huge deal when you have a port, because you get an infection, it's going straight to the heart.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's bad all around, and it's not like you don't have that many options for a port either. So it's like if they want to move the port because you get infected or because something happened to the area, like, I mean, you're at a loss to a certain point.
Yeah. I mean, not only did somebody said, didn't she used to work in a lab? Yeah, she worked in like a research lab. Not only did she work in a lab before, I also worked in a lab before. I used to be a lab tech. So like the fact that she's like, oh yeah, they can use that port for ozone. No, they can't. And the risk of infection at the very thought of that is like absurd to me. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to play the video now. I'm also going to open up my alcoholic beverage now.
I got your package today. Thank you. I love you. Amazing.
Hey, Helen.
The gifts make me feel so happy. Of course, they're talking about chemo. Yeah. So And I don't blame them. Like they're
Immunotherapy.
They're
of course
banned
they're
in
taught
the
to
US?
support big. That's what you're taught. Like if you're taught that you're supposed to be Christian, well then you're a Christian, right? Like and then you don't question it, and then some people do, but most people don't, right? It's no.
That's a false equivalence fallacy, which is probably one of our favorite things when people use fallacies. I'm speaking for JJ and I, by the way.
Yeah.
You're going to compare religion to an oncologist or a surgeon that specializes in cancer suggesting a treatment plan for your aggressive cancer. You're really going to compare those things? I can't, guys. What? Sorry, I didn't do the bubbles that time. My bad, guys.
Different. This goes back to the environment conversation, right? And he said he's been at MD Anderson for 13 years, and he still hasn't even made a decision, or not. Stuff is. He's still not sure. Like things are changing so fast in colon cancer.
That's medicine.
Like, for God's sake, this is crazy.
That's science.
Because it's an aggressively influx of.
Yeah, you had a port and it was easier. Yeah, like the amount of IVs I'm getting, like they love. This is a really fast vein right here, so I go in here almost every day, and it's just getting really irritated because this one
Maybe
looks good,
stop
but there's a
those
valve
treatments.
right next to it, so that's obnoxious. And this arm is good when you're just doing like little things for whatever, but this is the vein they keep going in on my arm, so I'm really kind of down to 3 veins that they can rotate on. Really kind of 2, and it's obnoxious. You meant to put caffeine free. Dawn said, "Can you remember that?"
Yes.
Thank you. You had your entire colon removed. Is that not an option? It's metastasized, so it's not in my colon anymore.
That's gone.
Yeah.
She gone.
Yeah, she gone.
That hell left. She exited the building.
So I did not like my experience there.
Dawn's not printed yet.
No, not for him yet. And every order on the trial stays getting free keto kick. So
There's
when
that
I
same
put
pattern again.
40 ketones. This is 2.
I'm going to talk about, and this is her, obviously, I'm going to talk about things that are offensive. I'm going to tell you how I feel about my cancer treatment or give you updates or any of those types of things. And then, okay, links to the bio, guys. Buy your trials, join my coaching. Oh, God.
And then I'll do the free keto kick now. If you want to know why I love keto kick, it's my favorite product. That's why I made a bundle on the trial link. This is like 5-hour energy with no crash. And I love that because I like the energy of 5-hour energy, but the crash is difficult.
It's also disgusting.
Yeah, functional medicine, love it, love it, love it, love it. If I end up having to take a keto route, I'll be doing all of this functional, holistic, everything on top of it to stop side effects. So, I love it. Love bundles, place, love it. I'll give you a free keto.
I think that there's a place for natural medicine in conjunction with chemo when it's approved by your oncologist. I think that there are things that can help with managing symptoms, but again, I'm going to stress the fact that your medical team should approve anything. She's doing all of these things, and I'm just curious what her oncologist thinks about it. It's just, I don't know. It's interesting to me.
Keto kick, don't you worry,
I
sweetheart.
don't think a PICC line would make sense though.
Once you get a port, you'll never want to punch the IV. 20-year plus cancer survivor. Love that. Congrats on your
line would make sense for me.
Ports are amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody said be careful with ports. They can cause infection if your immune system's down. But
Oh, my immune system is up.
I just figured I would.
It's literally
Thank
not.
you for that info. That's useful. All right, so I added 40
It's in your
ketones,
lymph
40
nodes.
you can answer this question.
I can. There's probably not that great.
The port made it super easy for me, especially since I had the red devil. Wow. It's so, see, I think it's really, really interesting that you don't, this was something, it was when Val was here. It's like a book that he had read, and he was like, whenever you're going through pain is what allows you, the only reason that you're feeling pain and
Don't do it,
going
Courtney.
through things is because there's a lack of knowledge that you have. So if you absorb more knowledge and you pour more, the faster you learn, the further away you get from the pain.
Huh?
Courtney, all of our friends that have any kind of an autoimmune disease, disorder, situation, challenge are screaming right now.
Like literally, I just what?
To think
she
that
tries.
somebody's in pain because they're not educated. Courtney, are you listening to yourself?
No,
for real. Like,
swear
I'm
to
begging
God.
you at this point.
I swear when Courtney talks, she actually closes her ear holes. Like puts a little thing over them so she didn't hear anything she's saying.
I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that she said that because I'm I'm sorry that she said that. That's infuriating.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, she doesn't even know what she's saying. Like she just has no idea. Like it's just falling out of her mouth.
I'm sorry, guys.
Just makes me laugh. I'm just like, yeah, all right. I choose to experience what I experience. They all choose to experience. It's because we lack knowledge.
That's why people are in pain. Got it.
So, never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Speaking of education, I'll just say that. Or lack thereof, in my opinion.
It was worded so much better before, but
yeah, I'm sure it was.
Just made me think of that because I would have never known that, for instance, the calling it Red Devil or anything like that. It's like there's just so much in this realm of information and knowledge, and it's crazy that whenever we're in the United States that we're trying to find all of the options and understand. And I love that Chase, one of our initial reach outs for this was like complete opposite information than every hospital we've stepped through. So it's just like you don't know what you don't know, like she was saying.
Stop quoting Brian Underwood.
Chase is like her holistic doctor, right? I'm pretty sure they mentioned that. So like, yeah, his might be a little bit different. What? I can guarantee you that if that Chase person or whoever it is recommending something different from the medical physicians at MD Anderson, he's not a doctor. Like, he's not a medical doctor.
Right.
He's a holistic person. Like, it's not the same thing. It's not. There's a time and a place for those kinds of things. There's no judgment, but don't spread false information like it's the same thing, because it's not.
Janet says that's her biohacking doctor.
Yes. Okay.
So
I thought I heard that.
The biohacking doctor is going to give you something completely different than the doctors at MD Anderson.
Exactly.
Which I know is what you were saying, JJ.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hi, I just ran across your page on my FYP. I'm a colon cancer survivor, and I will help however I can. Oh my gosh. That. K-Shep, thank you so much. That's amazing.
I love that so much.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah. Yes, these are trials. We're still packing. So link in the bio. Yeah, so it's stage 4.
Yeah, so you're saying it's just somewhere else. Yeah, so the stages just kind of mean like if it was 3, it would be regional to the colon, and it's not. That's all that means.
That means it's metastasized.
Yes, in the lymph nodes.
6, which I don't feel like is a lot.
That's what you found out today?
Yeah. That doesn't, I don't know, that feels like a very small amount to me. You know what I mean?
They pulled 30. I feel like the 6 is like...
Well, that was the ones that were here. That had 26 of 30.
Right, so that's what makes me feel like 6 is like...
Yeah, 6 is nothing.
That's like less than Madeline.
Yeah, exactly. It is less than Madeline. So...
Yes, it is less than 26 of the 30 that they removed from your previous surgery. But according to her, there are in various other parts of the body. And one of the most dangerous things with cancer, in my opinion, is when it metastasizes, which is the definition of stage 4, essentially, meaning it's in other parts of your body. So you can say, well, that's a lot less than 26, but the fact that it's metastasized to other areas is why the doctor, in my opinion, obviously I wasn't in that office, but based on what we have been told by Jessie Lee or Courtney, that's why the doctor has suggested such an aggressive plan of attack. This reasoning is wild to me. A positive lymph node is a positive lymph node.
Yeah, the issue is, to an extent, I get why they're saying this. I get it. Like, if I was in their position, I would hope just 6, maybe that's better than the 29. Maybe it's better. Maybe they can just remove them. Maybe they can stop it. Maybe they can fix it by just removing them. But it's I get why you're saying this. And I understand that you are feeling a lot of feelings, which is valid, and that you hope that you're right. I hope that you're right.
We all hope you're right.
But the thing is, the way that you're portraying it is influential to other people who might experience it. And that's the issue. That's our issue. I don't care how you deal with
Yes.
your cancer. I care how you inform other people to deal with their own cancer.
Correct.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get this thing going.
We really do need to wrap this
Hey,
up,
yeah.
by the way.
So I can pack your order from the UK if you add UK shipping, yes. You can order from the link in the bio. The trial link is what I'm packing live right now, and every order is getting a free keto kit. Which is like energy.
This person says, well, if you choose chemo, my friend is having great luck with wearing cold caps for preventing.
What does it say about the Hocket?
Thank you.
Oh,
Lily.
all the whole
time.
time.
Yeah, so I'll be doing the Hocket every other day.
Yeah.
The fact that she's not taking stage 4 seriously. Yeah, it is sad. All of this is sad, you know, because in all of this, people get hurt, in my opinion. Whether it's people that listen to this advice that she's giving through her live videos and her social media in general, or, you know, her family. You know, I can't imagine how her family must feel watching all of this. And people get hurt. People are getting hurt. And that's the part. I think JJ said it better just a few minutes ago. You know, that's what this is about for us, is the fact that people are going to listen to her. They're going to take her advice, and people could die. And that's, yeah, I'm just going to
like, the only reason we react to these things is because someone's got to call out the BS, right?
Yeah.
Listen, do a live about prove it. I don't care. As long as you stay in your lane and you're not lying and spreading false information, whatever. Couldn't care less. But if you're going to do that, as two people who've been in the medical field before,
yeah,
absolutely not. There's absolutely no way that we're just going to turn our head to something that is so serious.
Yeah.
I'm with someone with influence on people. It's just ridiculous. I know people will probably be like, why are you doing, because they do it every time we do a video over Jessie now. It's like, how dare you cover someone with cancer? And it's like, okay, yeah, sure. Let's let her continue to spew false medical information that will kill people.
Yeah.
Are you cool? Are you cool with that? Because if you're cool with that, if you're cool with letting her spread false information that will ultimately kill people, then you have to deal with that on your own.
Right.
You have to be okay with that. You've got to work through that. I'm not okay with it though.
Same.
You can go if you don't want to be here, but I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to continue to talk about it. That's why we're here.
Right.
Sorry to get a little intense. It's just like, I know that people comment every time. Aaron and I get comments every time now when we do stuff about Jessie Lee. When she says something wild, says something awful, lies about stuff, and they're like, how dare you do that? She's so sick. She's so, okay, yeah, and you're okay with her hurting other people.
Right.
That's you. I'm not okay with that, so I'm going to do something.
Yeah. Lazy Little Leopard says, my mom had stage 4 and has listened to someone like this. She wouldn't have lived an extra. Oh, wait. And if she listened to someone like this, she wouldn't have lived an extra 3 years.
Aww.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Oh.
Yes, she does do UK delivery. Just make sure that you add that to your purchase.
Yeah, international shipping, please.
International
I had no
shipping.
We're
symptoms.
back into
for
packing
those of you that still
ketones.
haven't heard.
Have you checked out Mayo Clinic? Yes.
Yeah, but I got admitted to MD Anderson and to Sloan Kettering as well. So we're trying to see who else might have trials. Right, this is a Keto Pro bundle from.
So they want trials that aren't chemo. So she's
like.
okay with taking medication, but she's not okay with the effects that chemo might have on her, like hair loss.
Mm,
She's not okay with looking weak. Is that what I'm hearing?
I wonder.
That's essentially what I think. Someone said it earlier. I was like, but she's talking about trials. Listen to me. Listen to this. She's talking about trials that are not proven to be effective.
Yeah.
However, chemo is proven to be effective. But she's literally talking about trials of medication, but she wants to be holistic.
Right. It doesn't make any sense to me.
This is like wild. I just think she doesn't want the possibility of experiencing the terrible things that people who go through chemo experience.
Yeah. Yeah. How can she do trials when she's on so many alternative treatments? They don't like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Interesting.
And Manila and Hawaii, and all orders today are getting a free keto kit. So she's gonna get one of those too.
Are there any symptoms we should be aware of ourselves to get ourselves checked? She will definitely answer that, but there were no symptoms. She had 0.
I don't believe
So
it.
the best thing that she could tell you to do is to run the test on yourself. The thing that saved her life is that she ordered a full body MRI on herself because she read the book. And the other resource is get the book Life Force.
Thank you, Courtney.
So she ordered the full body
Contribution to the whiplash treatment we all need after watching JL jump from fallacies to ketones. That part, yeah. Thank you.
MRI. She ordered the Grail test. She ordered all kinds of stuff, and they actually gave a lot of pushback. Just as a heads up, they give a lot of pushback to even do that for her. We don't.
Manny's Geek says functional medicine is where I discovered was Juice Plus was $1,000 for smoke up my rear. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Do these. We don't do these.
Yeah, you're 34, extremely healthy. Look at your blood work. La, 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 la.
We do know Chris beats cancer. Yes. Thank you. Helpful website.
What flavors are the best? Well, on the trials, you're gonna get 20 flavors of the clearance bundles. That's where I would start if it's your first order, and make sure you got Mitoplex. They're all really good flavors. I just don't like Swiss Cacao. I don't like Splash. I don't like Maui Punch.
They said, did you know that we had, I don't know, it was a question. They asked a question, do something about 800 lymph nodes in our body. Is that like real? Because they put a question mark behind it. That's interesting.
Amazing.
Is the Grail test the same as a genetic test? No.
Can I still 33X? I don't know what that means. My blood work was perfect. There was nothing in my blood work.
That's the Grail test, correct?
The Grail test is a different blood test, yeah. I'm 34.
Okay. I had
But I think I'm very surprised that there's nothing in her blood work.
That's why I was making that face just
I
now.
saw
'Cause
that.
I'm
I
like,
was like, but yeah. So there's something weird about that because, like, with cancer, there are blood work signs, like
yeah, I used to look at them. I used to look at the red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. Yeah.
alkaline phosphate. It's like AFP is one of them, one of the big ones. It's like CA125. Like there's a few that like are pretty big tellers of you might possibly have malignancy somewhere in your body. So
I have a hard time believing that something wouldn't show.
yeah, I think that's odd. I mean, I guess it's possible. I'm just surprised.
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, thank you for the super chat. Whiplash treatment as well. I will need whiplash treatment after this.
Yeah.
Also, maybe like, I don't know, a drink or something.
This right here. If her white count
Weird.
or something isn't weird, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah. Like white blood cells. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't mean to I don't want to speculate, but it's also just like, as two people who know, about that stuff, it's like something is just so weird about that.
Yeah, it seems a little.
Like malignancy in general, there would usually be something in the blood work.
Yeah. Jamie says no way her blood is clear of everything. Yeah.
0 symptoms as well. I only found my cancer.
And I asked today if that's normal.
Thanks,
I said, is
Lisa.
this no symptom thing? And then boom, stage 4 with no symptoms normal? What do you think he said?
Absolutely normal.
Yes.
Because it is.
Unfortunately.
Because it is normal. Like she's acting okay, but she's also acting like, what do you think he said? Like, what do you like insinuating that he's just telling her the same thing just to tell her it, like that it's not true almost. It's like, no, it is. Like, it is true.
Clearance bundle, all caffeine for Andrea. 800 lymph nodes. Hell yeah! Well, there's only 6 with cancer in it right now. Actually, maybe none. Yesterday, 2 days ago, there were 6 lymph nodes with cancer. Today, maybe none. How big do lymph nodes get? Like, that's another question I need to know.
Yeah, like what's the
All
size?
right, come on, nurses.
fluctuation?
Come on up on here. I haven't done this research yet. I got this information like 2 hours ago. I've had stem cells already, yes. Yeah, no, the health field really needs to change for a lot of reasons. Like, there's people who need, bump the age to 45 for colonoscopies. I'm 34.
Same age.
Can I read something from WebMD real quick? Because I think that it's important to maybe talk about the symptoms. I'd like to use our platform we're talking about somebody that has stage 4 colon cancer that's saying that she has no symptoms, and she's saying her doctor is saying, it's normal for there not to be any symptoms. But I think also let's provide some of the symptoms in case, God forbid, any of our viewers are having some of these symptoms, and then maybe they can go get checked by their doctor. So I'd like to just talk about that real quick. So this is from WebMD. I just started doing some research here real quick, and it says when the disease at any stage causes symptoms, they may include blood in the stool, usually dark red or black, constipation, diarrhea. Also, I would like to point out that when you're drinking ketones, a lot of the times you have very loose stools. So even if she was having, in my opinion, if she was having diarrhea, it would be hard to tell if it was from drinking ketones, or even during the reboots, it was really bad. So I think it would be hard to determine if it was from ketones or something else. That's just my opinion. These can also be symptoms of other less serious conditions, but if they persist, see your doctor. Long, thin, pencil-like stools. Yes, we're going to talk about poop here. Okay.
Yeah, a big
About the poop emoji.
One of the biggest ones is the blood in the stool. That's
Yeah.
a big one. So if you see that, go ahead and don't be alarmed. Just get yourself checked.
Get
right?
checked. Yeah. Long, thin, pencil-like stools. These are a sign that something could be blocking your colon. The blockage could be a tumor or something else. Fatigue and weakness, abdominal pain or bloating, unexplained weight loss, a weight loss of 10 pounds or more when you haven't changed your diet and exercise habits could be cancer, especially if you also have any other colon cancer symptoms, nausea and vomiting, which may happen if the tumor causes an obstruction. So I just wanted to offer that. Again, that was from WebMD. If you're having any symptoms that you're like, that seems a little weird, or I haven't had that before and it's kind of sticking around for a little bit, please go get checked. Please make an appointment.
Yeah. Also, I'm not trying to say this funny, but check your poo. All you got to do is a good little look. You just got to do a good little look. Because like I said, it is becoming more prevalent, and we just want to make sure you're okay.
Yep. Also, Tired Med Student, which thank you for this, says blood and stool can also look black or tarry as well. So thank you for that. So I don't know. I just really wanted to just talk about that. And, if there's anything different going on, just please go get checked because it's important, you guys.
Jamie said,
I just did the same thing. Sorry, friend.
You're okay. We do it all the time. No worries.
Yeah.
Jamie said colon cancer, sometimes referred to as a silent killer cancer due to it often not having symptoms. Yeah. And sometimes the symptoms aren't because if you're losing weight, if it's 10 pounds, for me, if I lost 10 pounds, I'd be like, oh, cool. I lost some weight. I have extra weight that I could lose. And so it's not I would be, what is happening, especially as someone who's trying to help my metabolism get better. It's not I wouldn't be shocked, but watch out, what I've been trying to do is just be better in tune with my body, listen to what it's saying, especially with some eating issues that I've had all my life. It's just trying to listen to certain cues that my body's giving me. And do what you can,
Yeah.
Do the best you can.
I'm glad we talked about this.
A bump to 45 would not have
33.
helped me,
I forgot you aged already.
I don't think an MRI, I don't know how much these machines cost, so maybe I'm talking out my ass right now. But why the MRI, why wouldn't insurance cover it? Why did I have to pay $2,500 to get it? That
insurances do cover MRI, you weirdo. Your
not whole body MRI.
A whole body MRI. That's interesting. They don't cover a whole body?
Yeah, she had she ordered a whole body MRI.
Well, and what's interesting? It's they're likely aren't going to cover it when you just order it out of nowhere. There's no indication needed for this whole body MRI.
Right.
Luckily she did it and she found that, but our insurance really does they do cover MRIs, but full body and doing it for ultimately no reason.
Yeah. No medical history, no family history that I am aware of or anything like that. Maybe that's true.
She's saying her blood work is good.
So what would be the reason for ordering a whole MRI and then wanting it to be covered by insurance when there's other people that have very real things going on that need specific areas of their body to have an MRI done?
Also,
you know?
those machines cost a butt ton of money.
I can't even imagine.
Like millions and millions of dollars. So she's like, you know how expensive they are. I'll tell you. Even just my ultrasound, like my ultrasound computer is not it's not cheap. It is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So.
Are you pressing it or me? I'll press it.
Crazy. Y'all should all be able to call your doctor and say, I want to get a full body MRI. So you can have a baseline for your body. Like, that's crazy to me. So, I don't know. What can I say?
I mean, the rate they're charging, I'm sure those things get paid off extremely fast.
Courtney.
This is interesting because I was wondering this. They said, isn't stage 4 if it spreads to other organs, not lymph nodes? It's not in any other organs. I actually got my blood work back today. They said my blood work is perfect. Nothing is elevated. It's not in my liver. He said I have nodules in my lungs that didn't light up at all from the CT scan. He said nodules in lungs are normal. So those are benign. Nothing lit up. So it's not in my lungs. It's not in my liver.
So stage 4 it's not just organs though. It's also other tissue, like tissue that's not colon tissue. So it being in your lymph nodes would also make it stage 4.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Rachel says, please get screenings and reach out if you need something for free or low cost. That's amazing. What a cool resource. Thanks, Rachel. And then also LD says, check your poop.
Bro.
Check your poop.
It's in a couple lymph nodes, or it was 2 days ago. I don't know. Maybe it's gone now. You know what I mean? But it makes no sense to me. I think everybody should have access to basic healthcare. This makes no sense. And
Really? Because I bet politically you don't vote that way. Listen, I'm not going to go there tonight, but I will shade a little bit. I have a feeling, Jesse, that politically you don't believe that. I don't actually think you would like what happens if we were to all get free healthcare.
Right.
Because you probably would be taxed a lot more.
A lot more.
Listen, that's all I gotta say. But I'll tell you right now, actually, I know that she doesn't vote that way. So what she's saying, yes.
Also,
Okay.
Tired Med student says community health clinics can offer. So thank you for that.
Right.
I love all this information we're sharing too. I think that's
if
really.
you live in Austin, I know where one is. It's a big community health clinic, huge community hospital. So
I love this. I love that we're sharing this so much.
when I say basic healthcare, I'm not talking like, and by the way, no one knows anything about my politics. It's not going to be a political conversation.
No, we do.
I'm not talking
You said
like
it.
Obamacare, where you have Obamacare and it takes you 6 months to get an appointment. I'm talking like, this is crazy. The amount of billions, trillions, whatever dollars that people are making off of this. And a lot of this, I will say, talking about like environmental stuff, if I could guess, a lot of it is environmental from my childhood. I grew up with not a lot of money, right? So did we have processed foods? For sure.
Thanks, Amber.
Right? Like, because you can go to McDonald's and feed your family, for $10. Or back when I was a kid, I don't know anymore, but there was a $1 menu. We didn't have a lot of McDonald's growing up, so that's not what I'm saying. But like, foods were processed, and they're only more heavily processed now. If you can.
So you're saying there's an issue with poverty and the foods that are accessible to those in poverty. So what you're telling me is what you've said before about your politics is not actually what you believe? Because, listen, Linda.
Also,
you see it now.
What about the carnivore diet?
Well, that actually can increase your chances of colon cancer by 5%.
That's not 5% I would want to be a part of.
Yeah, thought I'd let you know. By the way, 5% is kind of a pretty big leap.
It's a big jump.
For cancer. 5%.
Yeah.
If y'all have ever seen like the frenemies drama, and they got that 5%. Aaron, you don't get it, but like some of you will, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'll explain it to you later.
Okay, yeah, please do.
Okay. Carnivore diet.
Think about how much money you can get from rice, or how many meals you can get from rice, as an example, processed rice, etc. It's very crazy. The Grail test should be something all of you guys should have access to free cancer screening. It shouldn't cost you $2,500. So Anyway, I love that comment, so I'm gonna read it out loud. Your body can create it, your body can destroy it. Keep fighting. I love that comment. I love
Me
comments
too.
like that. I will say my favorite things you can send me are funny things, funny memes are definitely my, like if you can change my state and make me laugh, that's the best.
That's really good.
That's the best for sure, is things that are really funny. What else?
It was really difficult right after the surgery,
and
and then
then-
we kept sending her super funny stuff, and she couldn't laugh very hard.
Yeah, and then things like that, like just a good reminder, you know, little good reminders like
Rachel
that. I know y'all
B
are.
said you can dial 211 to find free screening places.
Oh my God, I love that.
Is that in the United States, Rachel D? Oh yeah, and 211 works across North America. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
If you'll know anything for like our other country friends that are in here, like
Yes,
other countries
please.
like the UK and stuff, that would be awesome. But yeah, 211. That's great. Thank y'all for all
That's
the
amazing.
Yeah, we appreciate you telling us.
Pray.
Sorry.
But the funny things make me laugh. So I appreciate it all. Superhuman. Yeah.
Just some more. Tired med student. First off, thanks for coming in clutch this whole live. Much
Seriously.
Evidence-based screenings don't cost $2,500. Hit up your local community health center or Planned Parenthood. I like how you said evidence-based screening.
Yes, please.
Big fan.
Yeah, health insurance. I mean, it's a freaking joke. All right, so caffeine bundle.
Of course, Canada gets screened for free. That makes sense.
Love that.
Naranja.
Probably the UK too.
Tell them how they can order. Kiwi lime.
Get
banana.
yourself to the link in the bio. Did you get it on TikTok or no?
Yeah.
So it is back on TikTok. That's exciting. You guys can go to the link in the bio and just purchase
Why was it removed?
through the trials. I forget what yours is labeled at. Are you back already? I love sending you funny things, Rundy said. Yeah, just customize your ketones or go to the site. Oh, you know, if you go to the site, you can lock in 25% off right now, just so you know.
Oh, there's a sale.
Yeah. Well, and also if you get on to our VIP Plus program, you automatically lock in 25% off for life as long as you have subscribed and saved locked in, which I think is really, really cool. Lots more benefits.
I think I put more than 20 in this bag. I'm too lazy to recount. And
Has-
free keto kick.
Has your friendship gotten stronger through the process?
Has what?
Or it just is your friendship?
I mean, but our friendship was ridiculously strong. Our friendship got the strongest when we argued. And I'll tell you guys, like,
Yeah.
I will tell you, conflict is one of the best things you can have in any healthy relationship. When people
Isn't
say
that
they've
right?
never fought with their partner, I actually get kind of scared.
It's a little ooh.
Like, I'm like, you've never fought with that man? You've never fought with that woman? Like, I'm not,
My
oh,
husband
God.
pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, it's how you argue. It's the way you do it without disrespecting each other. It's how you just open up and you listen and you realize that the enemy is like something that's out here that you're both trying to go against instead of fighting each other. So we definitely had some crazy moments. Nothing like no screaming, nothing like that. But we had our conflict, and honestly, that was when our friendship became crazy strong. Was because I was like, oh, so like this is legit. Like if we can rock through that together, we're gonna be fine with anything.
Yeah.
So she was pissing me off. I was pissing her off. I was like, this mother.
But also with Kayla, what Kayla said, I want to talk about this for a second. Kayla Johnson, first off, cute pic. I like those
Cute.
earrings. She said, explain to me how she trusts the medical field to diagnose her cancer, but doesn't trust them to treat it. Yeah. Also, how is she okay with, I'm still going to be on this boat. How is she okay with doing things that are not like medically proven to work? Like, what was she talking about? I lost the word, but the trials.
Trials.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, she's okay with trying the trials, but she's not okay with doing chemo. It's just interesting because those trials can be as bad or worse than chemo, depending on what it is. So, but yeah, what Kayla said.
She's like, I remember it like it was yesterday. You were like, you want to talk about it? She's like, you're just leaving? And I was like, I mean, yeah. Like, I'm not I'm not wanted here right now. Like, I need to get out of this house. And I had actually no idea that she was about to do a call. Like, I had no idea. And so she was like, you want to talk about it? I'm like, yeah, let's talk about it. You know, the ocean was like going in the background too, so we weren't like yelling at each other, maybe just talking loud because of it. And then went into the, you know, we walked out and we just had like this heartfelt conversation about like how I'm feeling and how she's feeling and calling me out of my bullshit and like me calling her out. Like, hey, like if I'm your friend and you know me at my core, like I need you to support me like that, you know? And just saying the things that you know hurt your feelings. And it's like vice versa, right? If I know how she shows up every single day, I can't do the bare minimum. That's not who she is. Like I cannot, if you guys want a higher caliber friendship, then you have to operate at a higher caliber for yourself. You have to push yourself and stretch yourself. That was the biggest thing that I know. You're asking, like, has your friendship become stronger? Actually, the friendship was even created stronger over like the last 2 years because of everything that she helped me through, and then I forced myself to become a totally different person in order to be the best friend that she deserved me to be, and vice versa, right?
JJ, we can't be friends unless we become higher caliber friends to ourselves. Okay.
So, what the fuck does that mean?
We're going to have to personally develop. We're probably going to have to sign up for JL's coaching as well, because clearly we need coaching.
So then I just don't want friends then. Like, I'd rather just be lonely.
God, what?
You know what? I'd sign up for JL's coaching if that's the only way we keep doing our FaceTimes every day. I'd do it.
Also, it was weird we didn't FaceTime today. Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
We always FaceTime.
Well,
You were studying,
we
though.
do. Yeah. So Aaron and I FaceTime practically every single day, but I've been studying consistently for the past few days and until through Tuesday. So I'm like off of the socials for the most part.
That's okay. You're doing amazing, and I can't wait for you to say I passed my test. I'm like, I know you did. Look at you. It'll be so good. Oh, guys, we have a Luna right here. Hello.
Luna?
Hello, ma'am. Would you like to come say hi to the people?
Wait,
I'm sure everybody could use a little Luna break.
Come here. Finley turned her head away from me. Finley, come here, baby.
Oh, guys. Hi, honey. What are you doing?
Guys, look at the fin.
Look at Finn. What are you doing, babes? What are you doing?
Would you like a treat? Oh my goodness, I give you one because you're so good. Oh my goodness. She creeped up towards me. I think she knew I was going to grab her. She like creeped up as slow as she could.
Luna has her eyes closed as I'm petting her. I know you guys can't see it, but. Hi, Mama. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. You want to get off? You don't want to be with me? Look at that tail. Beep, beep, beep. Finley. Dad picked out her new collar.
It's cute.
It's like an ombre thing.
Can you guys see the little toe beans? Oh, yeah,
toe
you
beans.
can see it.
Look at that tail. Oh my God.
Can. Yeah, Luna, this is the only time she really lets me hold her like this, is when I'm live with you guys.
What do you think, honey?
She'll come up and she'll look at, can you guys see her eyes closed?
Look her. Why is she?
Do you see?
Like this? Hers is like a mound of kitty, like a plop, like a ball of cat.
Yeah, she definitely is. Are you cozy? Hi.
Finn, what is going on with you right now? She's like, you better let go. Ooh, that was a burp. You better let go of me, lady. Okay, I'll let go of you, buddy. You wanna hop? She just pushed off my throat.
I just booped her nose for you guys.
Can you do another boop for me?
Yep, here you go. Boop.
Yay.
Oh. Hi.
Puppy Luna better not bark or Kitty Luna's gonna jump. This is true. It happens all the time.
You ready to get down? Okay, here you go.
She's
saying hi.
my best friend too.
Oh, I needed that, you guys.
So is she.
Good little ball.
Change it to my head, not my heart. Do you have any of the charged strawberry peach? It was sold out online. Oh, maybe she has to flip the switch. She does have it. She has it back.
Yeah.
There's a box.
I actually have black cherry too.
Tips to get my best friend on board. I want to go
I love
on
this.
all the trips with her, but she does not have the entrepreneurial
Oh.
I love that.
part like I do. I love watching you two together. You can't do it for her.
Luna did boot me back, didn't
She
she?
has to find her thing. Like, she's not necessarily going to be doing exactly what you do, maybe, but
Alicia, thank you for your order.
I obviously found Just Elite inside of this business, so that was a lot different for us. But I just couldn't see myself having someone that like you're gonna outgrow. You're gonna spend less time. You're not gonna be able to have the same types of conversations.
But maybe that's the conversation you need to have with her.
Aaron, I think you're gonna outgrow me.
What? How do we measure that exactly? What?
Or I'll outgrow you. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely. Like,
But how? It's gonna be Well, I can't say animals because we both have 3 now.
we do both have 3. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't make any sense. I feel like only people in MLMs talk about people outgrowing one another because they decide to join another company or get out altogether, and they say, oh, well, I outgrew that person. That person was choosing not to grow.
First off, how much do we need to pay to get you and JJ into a live with Mac? Just tell Mac. Just flood Mac's comments if you want and say, do a live with them.
We would love that. We both love how science-minded he is and how snarky he is. I'm gonna say that for both of us, but I don't have to because I know JJ will tell you. But that would be so cool.
Correct.
Right? Like, I don't want to leave you behind, and these are the kinds of things I want to do.
Here's where I see us going.
Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, all good relationships are worth tough conversations. That's all I'm just kind of trying to say.
Yeah, I 1000% agree. It's just like in any relationship, right? If you guys love each other and you're there for each other, why aren't you having those hard conversations? What are you packing up?
These are pure therapeutic ketones. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less. The benefits are fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion. I'm packing up all kinds of bundles. There are clearance bundles available right now, and every single order today is getting a free keto kick. It's like a 5-hour energy, but no crash. It puts you in ketosis as well. So that is a link in the bio, the trial link.
Did you see that? So then they're asking, is there a specific drink for neuro? These are absolutely incredible for your brain. And what I love about our company is that we don't have like ketones that help your brain and then like cleaning products. Like everything that we have.
Oh,
first off, I didn't know lead helps your brain. Second, why does it matter about the cleaning products?
because she has to shade other companies so that it's better over here. It's different over here.
Girl. Got it.
And she's also shading Modere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Modere has like laundry.
I bet she does have hard feelings for Modere.
She probably does. I mean, I don't. I just don't like any MLM in general.
Well, I mean, because she's in another MLM and like, because they fired her and she's in another MLM, she's got to like always shade them.
Mm-hmm.
But once you're out, it's like, I don't care.
Oh my God.
Oh, congratulations, Julie. Grandma for the first time?
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Congratulations. What's the baby's name? Just the first name if you feel like sharing, and if not, that's okay.
That's amazing.
Same time.
I'm gonna take my phone to the bathroom with me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Supports,
we both hit play at the same time.
Like supports the main thing, which is ketones that help your brain, better mood, sleep, focus, energy, fat loss, digestion, muscle preservation, and more.
It's like they forgot about the keto food. Did Courtney, did you forget about that? That didn't work out very well, did it?
And so everything supports that. So we have other products that really do help your brain even more to another level, but ketones are the main thing you should start with for sure.
All right, I put strawberry peach back up.
Oh, she flipped the switch for you. Strawberry peach is in the building. I love my ketones. I don't miss a single day. Oh, somebody got a #1 glitter badge. Thank you for the roses. Wow, you guys are amazing. Look at all the gifts over there.
All right, and I put
on Jessie Lee's social media.
She's excited to try that.
So this box just came in, so I have the black cherry amped.
Oh, and the black cherry amped.
Only 3 though, and then it's sold out. I didn't buy too much. Lack of sleep, need to lose fat, huge gut issues. My parents just had colon cancer surgery. Oh, girl, you gotta take a nap sometimes too. I've been napping every once in a while. Feels great.
Love that.
Thing. I don't think anybody should pick one social media channel.
Definitely not.
Multiple.
But you should pick one to, like, if you want to pick one to understand more, right? Like, don't try to like learn them all at once, but you need to post on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You got to show up.
I definitely post that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Courtney, I've seen your social media. There's not a lot going on there, in my opinion. Like, I don't understand why you're giving social media advice. It just...
I think omnipresence is underrated.
Biggest thing that the reason Jessie Lee is who she is and everything is because she's everywhere. I literally had even people in our business camp that were like, I joined Jessie Lee because she was everywhere. Like, she was in my face nonstop. What's your take on different types of treatments that you've been doing lately, like the infusions, infrared, etc.? Any that you notice an immediate effect?
The Hawkett ozone, you get to see it right away. Like, you watch all this goo come out of you. It's really revolting.
Oh, that's crazy.
I really love that. It's quite expensive. I won't lie to you about that, but I really enjoy that.
I was thinking, Brittany, keep going.
I also like the ozone in general, which they take your blood out. I want to do a 10-pass ozone. It's pretty intense apparently, but I want to clean a liter of blood instead of the 60 mils that I do each day.
Can you do that there?
No, it's like a special machine I have to find.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh.
I know, that's crazy. Which bundle on the trial link are you packing tonight? Love to try flavors with
All of them.
With no caffeine.
Do a caffeine-free bundle. I'm printing your
And
right now.
and I don't know if you have anyone that you get a free keto kick. So if you do all caffeine free, then you would get a caffeine free keto kick for sure. She would acknowledge
JJ, I'm going to use the facilities real quick. You guys, I'll be right back.
that for you.
I would indeed.
What would be those other products for the brain? I would say, honestly, like if you're getting the ketones, you need to have Mitoplex. That's not necessarily for the brain, but it just elevates.
That's very necessary. Please don't get cramps. Don't be.
LOL, the fact that someone was like, so what other parts for the brain? And she literally couldn't say anything. Yeah, we know, Courtney.
Don't try to be a tough guy. You're gonna get headaches.
It elevates the benefits that you're looking to receive, and then the other thing for the brain is the MCT 143
What benefits, Courtney? What benefits?
1000%, and we actually have videos that you can watch on that too that explain it more. But it is a unique formulation to help your brain. What are goals for y'all as a family, Courtney family plus JL, over the next year? That's interesting. We should definitely have those conversations. We should. I mean, like, here's one thing that's really, really crazy is, I didn't tell you this, but Mateo called and told me about your call yesterday. I was really sad I didn't get to come talk to you. Yeah, that Luca had connected you to.
Oh my god.
I cannot wait to hear it.
Cool.
We do have, that place closes in 30 minutes, so.
What place?
To go get the stuff that Mateo sent.
Oh, we gotta get the out of here.
Yeah, we gotta start that tonight.
How far is that from here?
Well, I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna call, but I'm pretty sure we can go to, like, the...
Oh, really?
I think so. Like, they have, like, I'm pretty sure we can get it there.
Okay.
So I'll call really quick after you come back around, after you print those. Yeah,
Either way, all of these will get a free keto cake, so don't worry.
Yeah, even if she doesn't.
Just remember to like the stream. Okay, everybody, get ready. Okay, I'm going to do a countdown, and then you're all going to like the stream. Ready? And then you're going to go like the other person's stream. If you've done it already, it's okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Like that stream. Now go to the other person's and like that stream. Okay, cool.
She has the timestamp, so if it's like, she sees the timestamp.
Oh, a lot of you guys got love bundles. Smart. They're a really good deal.
How long do you fast with ketones? Like, well, it depends on how long you want to fast. It's really based on your body. I recommend don't eat until you're hungry. And when you first start, the time frame is different. Have you been fasting? Have you ever tried that? Like, your body's going to go longer because of ketones. If you've never fasted before, it'll be a shorter window. But typically, I don't remember what it was like.
Yes, Courtney lives in the same area that Jessie does.
My first time, but some days it's like really, really easy to like get to 1 p.m. because I'm just so busy, and then other days it's like I want to eat at breakfast. Like, oh, I'm like ravenous. Like, just give me all the food.
Yeah.
What if someone in the team is slacking? I don't understand your question with that. I acknowledge the good behavior, not the slacking behavior, but you know.
Everybody's goals are
That
also
checks
different.
out.
Like, I find that a lot of people, when they're trying to lead people, you're trying to lead people to what your goals are for them instead of what their goals are for themselves. Like, for some people, like, we have to remember that success is not linear, nor is progress. So, like, what success looks like to one person might be that their confidence level is up, and so it's a big deal for them that they're posting once a day, or that they're consistent in their live videos, or that they're doing reach outs that you don't necessarily see, or whatever. I find that a lot of coaches who are in business spend a lot of time kind of almost judging people, and I found that if you stay in it for the long game, and you really actually genuinely lead with love, you'll have incredible results in the long run. I could have easily given up on Courtney, in all fairness.
Very true.
Many times.
Brittany's still on here too. I love you.
And yeah, sure, there's plenty of opportunities where I could have given up on Brittany too. But because I continue to love both of them and just understand, hey, they're human, and things get scary sometimes, honestly, and they just need to be loved where they are. It made a big difference. And now, 6 and 7 years later, basically, respectively, like, you see both of them. They're millionaires. I don't take credit for it. But there's plenty of times when either of them could have made a decision.
You pinned
to
it.
quit because maybe I looked at them like, why are they slacking? And there's also seasons to people's lives. Like, right now, I guess you could make an argument that I'm slacking. This is my worst month in recruiting since my 10th month in business, probably. But I don't think any of you would say Jesse Lee's slacking right now. But I think I have 4 recruits. That hasn't happened since the beginning of time. So, do you know everything that's going on in that person's life? Do you know everything that they're trying to accomplish right now? Do you know everything that is of the utmost importance to them? And that just goes back to a core value of my.
I feel like we're just hearing mumbling and watching Courtney do some kind of like mime thing.
This is Courtney. Just
Also, sorry for the pause, Courtney. No disrespect.
it's so awkward.
Yeah, I just like see Courtney moving all around, and I just hear like on the other side of the room from Jesse.
Just love people and meet them where they're at. But if they start critically thinking, then you have to block them and remove them from everything.
I've never heard Jesse say something like that. Yeah, girl. Okay.
Number one core value is kindness. Our team's number one core value is empathy. And if you say you're these kinds of things, well, then you should probably be the leader who actually not only says those things, but then behaves in that certain way. So I've never been somebody who reaches out and yells at people when they quit or when they're in a season of their life or something doesn't work out for them. It's like rest and release. And I talked about this on an accelerator call today about Master P and Snoop Dogg. Might sound crazy, but that's crazy. Might sound crazy, but Master P could have sued Snoop Dogg for literally everything, for the rights to every single song he ever did, etc. And instead he didn't. He blessed and released Snoop Dogg, and now they're making hundreds of millions of dollars together again, decades down the road. And so you never know. And so when people are like, why don't you scream about people on the internet, or why don't you make fun of somebody else or whatever, even though I'm human and I want to roast some people sometimes, I remember you have no idea down the road where that person might be. And there have been people where they've left the team and they come back because I never yelled and I never acted crazy and I never did live. I've never done a live about somebody
publicly.
Wait, she said she's never done a live about somebody, but she did lives specifically where she talked about both of us.
Remember when she said she wanted to burn my house down?
Yes. Remember when she called us fat and called me Miss Potato Head? Like, girl. Yeah. A lot of it was after the Columbia thing too. She got on and ran
real mad. Yeah. Remember when she called me a morbidly obese lesbian and then officiated Sydney and her wife's their wedding ceremony?
Yeah, a lesbian
weeks
wedding.
Later.
It's like, girl, you're gonna use the word lesbian as derogatory and then officiate a lesbian wedding.
Mm-hmm. She does say things publicly, but what she says in private chats and in her close friends is absolutely vile. So she's partially kind of there, like she's there a little bit, but we still see the public things that she says.
And some of her TikToks, some of her TikToks, after I posted that TikTok, she would insinuate things about me. She was pissed.
Yeah, she was real mad. Yeah. She says a lot through like private chats, like leadership chats and stuff, based on my experience. Yeah. So that's interesting that she's forgetting all that, apparently.
I've never gone on a rant about somebody because they made a decision that at that time in their life was best for them. And so maybe that's why I'm as successful as I am, is because I look at people like people instead of just numbers.
You know
Really?
why scammers are successful?
Because the scam's working.
Like, you think they're just being good people? No,
Mm-mm.
that's not how that works.
Mm-mm.
Jeez
The
Louise.
scam is working.
Yeah.
That's something that I see a lot of people in network marketing, unfortunately, look at people. It's like, you wouldn't get mad if there's 2 competing grocery stores next door and I see a better opportunity next door, and so I quit this job and go to the next one. But for whatever reason, in network marketing in particular, it turns into this dogfight where companies even yell about the distributors that leave. And
Yeah, you know why that happens? Also, this is another false equivalence fallacy. Fallacy. And she's comparing grocery stores or just a traditional job of some sort to network marketing, multi-level marketing. Let's talk about real quick.
Yes.
While that's not an equal comparison, if you will, the grocery store does not require you to recruit. And in fact, you don't really, unless you own the grocery store, but she's talking about being an employee essentially. And so when you're an employee at a grocery store, you don't even earn commission on the things that you are scanning. If you are a cashier, you don't earn a commission on anything because you don't sell anything. You clock in and you do whatever your job is that you're supposed to do. Also, you don't recruit other people in the position that you hold at the grocery store. Same with any job. You don't typically have to recruit somebody. And also, the reason that it gets so crazy in multi-level marketing, the reason there's cross recruiting and all these crazy lawsuits and stuff like that, is because people know you've got to bring people in. You've got to recruit people in order to be successful. You got to get in the company early. That's why the cross recruiting happens. So they also see, based on the majority of these comp plans that we've looked at, you make a small amount of money on a product that you sell, you make a bigger, I don't even want to call it investment. It's not investment, payout, if you will, for recruiting and having a team. And that is why people act the way that they do, in my opinion, in multi-level marketing, because they see that people are numbers. And they see that those numbers, mainly their paychecks, are going to increase the more people that they have under them. That's why you see leaders that are like, oh, I have 10,000 people. I have 27,000 people under me, because people are numbers to them. And the really interesting part, I know I'm kind of ranting here. The really interesting part is they say it to everybody's face. Hey, we're in the people business. Yeah. You're in the recruiting business because you have to have those people, you have to have those numbers in your downline in order to make big money, which is also backed up on income disclosure statements. So there's that.
Sue a lot of them and all this hullabaloo where it's completely unnecessary. And I just choose to not be that leader.
I will say I've watched you. I love that you gave all that because I
Yes, you can fast with ketones.
I saw somebody else say Jessie Lee was like so. I stepped back for a few reasons, and Jessie Lee was so loving throughout the entire process. And I will tell you, there were times whenever I almost wanted her to tell me to do something. When I would reach out, I remember this time specifically, I told her I wasn't going to be.
So, actually, if you step back, you know what Jessie Lee does? Acts like you are not even alive anymore. She shuts you out as hard as she can.
Mm-hmm.
She'll literally block you off of everything.
Yeah. You know what makes me sad for Courtney?
What?
Is the long list of former best friends of Jessie Lee that probably thought the same way that Courtney does about Jessie Lee and their friendship. It'll never happen to me. I've seen her do all of this, whatever. It'll never happen to me. I'm her best friend. In my opinion, Courtney's day is coming. And that's sad because it's a pattern, in my opinion.
I agree. And that is very sad.
Yeah.
To go to an event because I just couldn't afford it. It was the very first event and I was missing, and she was like, okay. She was like, and I was like, aren't you gonna tell me to go to figure it out? And
it's always about business.
She is at the core, and I know because she's consistently been that person. And that also stems from because of the work ethic that she's always had. She brings in constant amounts of new energy that she doesn't have that takes the pressure off of somebody who wants to step back. Like, you don't need to put pressure on someone who is, like she said, who's going through different seasons of their life. And it allowed me to even know that it's okay that if I made the decision that, okay, this is our last baby and I really want to focus on my pregnancy and focus on giving birth. And it was really difficult to not contribute to the empire at a higher level, but I knew I could do that because of how she leads and how she loves.
Yes, you can still order the trials. They are all still coming with Keto Kick for free. Yes, the link's in the bio still. Yes. Hi,
Turn my light down.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
How do you get over the hump of having a lot of people going on your like and showing interest about ordering? Just talk to more people prospecting. Anybody who's first order, I would start with a clearance bundle and I would add 15 Mitoplax. I absolutely will not answer your questions. I don't see your questions. Did you purposely ignore this person's questions?
No.
Yeah, I figured. Fat loss, muscle preservation, sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion. After you order a trial, you'll try the ketones and decide if you want to be a customer promoter. Correct. Oh, hey, Cashlyn. Cashlyn. We love Cashlyn. Courtney, give those hoodie deets. The link's in both of our bios.
Links in both of our bios. I don't know. This one might still be there. If it was, it would be under like last call or something like that.
Okay. You can.
And it says like apparel we have or something like that.
I felt heard and supported, which is why I will always be a JL follower.
She was the one who said that, yeah.
What did she say?
She said that whenever she wanted to take a step back from her business, that you loved her where she was at. And
of course.
I don't remember what.
Abby,
that's what drew me to you, honestly.
This is Abby Henry's order.
I could see how the genuine love you have for the team and how much you really want to help us succeed. Absolutely. And sometimes I think this is really important as a leader, and what I learned from her the most is sometimes she wants it so bad for us. Like, she gave that example of Brittany and myself. Like, she could see this potential and this capability that we have, and we couldn't see it for ourselves. We had to fall over and trip and bruise our knees and like cut ourselves, like cut the whatever, you know, like we had to hurt ourselves throughout it because we had to go through it ourselves. So and she just left us.
But it's made them such strong leaders. Like, even in down seasons, it's like the mindset of I can do this, and then when they know they need me, I'm there to support them. Is a big difference. Hello. Someone answer some of these questions. This is a love.
Pause. Look. Other one. Hold on.
Hello, everybody.
Look. I'm trying to get to me. How do I choose me? Hold on. Look at this.
She's
Luna.
perfect.
Luna.
Let her sleep. She's
Luna.
tired.
Luna.
Oh,
Luna.
let her sleep.
All right. Look how she was so you're gonna
Let her sleep. Oh.
her toy fell on the ground. She had it in her mouth and it just went
Oh.
never so much.
She's
bundle,
perfect.
and you will get an extra keto kick. And then we're gonna leave in 6 minutes because I have got to get to a store for some
I need
for
to make
some
that
treatment.
call.
Just FYI. So
Some treatment
I'll
in
answer
the
your
mail.
questions for the whole time, and maybe we'll come back live again later and pack the rest of your trials. But everything's gonna go out, so don't worry. All of these orders, I won't forget. And Dawn Hunter, if you're still live, I do see yours, and I do know you want caffeine free. Gotcha. Hey, Amanda. Randy says 6 years ago I missed a goal I was running for, and JL just loved it, encouraged me, and I literally said, no, give me a spanking, I need it. But she just loved me.
Randy, we love Randy.
I just don't like to demoralize people, and I think that there's maybe that.
I can't.
If you didn't like to do it, then why is it like so publicly been done? Like, if you're gonna lie about something, make sure you could like cover your tracks. You so wild to me.
I can't.
Oh man, if you're gonna lie, do it better. This is ridiculous.
That's from my childhood, and I mean, I'm sure it is, and whatever else. But it's not that I want to give out. I don't give out 8th place trophies or anything like that. But I don't see any reason in making somebody feel less than, or allow somebody to feel defeated because maybe they miss a mark or something like that. So what was the shift in our relationship that created your deep best friend friendship? We had a big argument. Where should you start? Link in the bio, go to the trial link, and then click on trials, and then clearance bundle, either caffeine free or mixed, and add Mitoplex. That's how we start. When you come to her with I don't deserve it, she says, yes, you freaking do. I do that.
Oh my God.
So do I ever get trial orders from the same people over and over? Sometimes, yeah. Some people really like the trials, which I understand because they're fun. You get a variety of products. Sometimes, like there's I think 4 love bundles left. These blender bottles are amazing. You'll want them anyway. So the love bundle, if you want it, there's, like I said, I think 4 left and they're sold out. I can't order them anymore, so they're really gone. But that's a great place to start as well. Now, all trial orders say are getting a free keto kick, so this is also going in this one. And then again, it's the love bundle, so I'm gonna grab all of this, grab all the stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. JL has loved me at the darkest and ugliest rock bottom. I love you for life. Girl, I love you for life. I love you for life. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Okay, so you were saying what made us so close. We had a really big argument. Like, it was like a, I will say in general, I think conflict brings the right people together closer. That's all I'm really saying. So if you can't have a really good discussion, an open and honest conversation with somebody that you're considering your best friend or your partner or whatever, it's like Aviram and I have had some conversations because there's some difficult stuff that both of us obviously are going through, my health stuff and some personal stuff that I'll never talk about on the internet. And
that's okay, we will.
Absolutely.
You want to know why I know you don't want to talk about it? Because you don't want to be that girl. The one that a guy cheats on his wife and family with, and then you go and literally shit all over that wife. You go and you do things to pinpoint and hurt her. You don't want people to know that's what you're doing when you do these things. You hide it as like it's sweet, funny, cute, like, ooh, lovey-dovey. But in reality, what you're doing is you're intentionally freaking stabbing her. Mm-hmm. But you don't want people to know that.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Avi Ram is also, like, obviously the person who made the decision. But for Jesse to go and intentionally hurt the wife.
Yes.
You got to be some kind of person to do that. You know what you could simply do? Literally nothing.
Yeah.
You could stay with him and not hurt her. But you choose to hurt her. Someone who, they have 3 young kids together.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that on his Facebook. 3 young kids. Under the age of 7. Like, are you serious? All you have to do is not do that to her. But it's pretty obvious what you're doing.
Yeah. Or say, hey, clearly there's some things you need to go and handle. So go handle those. And when that's done, I'll be here.
Ridiculous.
Go handle that stuff. This is your wife and your children. And this can't continue until that is situated. But no, she's not doing that. Yeah. Anyways.
For him, and we've had some discussions, but every time we get out of it, it's like, wow, I love this man. Like, this just makes me want to move forward even more with him. This makes me want to have a family even more with him. This makes me see how he deals with conflict and resolution. And ultimately, I think that shows the true story. It's easy when it's easy. You know what I mean? When you're going through the tough stuff together and you come out on the other side, that's where I think the magic lies. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is for Angela, I think. And Angel Painter. This is your order. So that's what I meant by we had a fight. I just didn't elaborate on it. So yeah, Courtney had that. We had to have a couple discussions because we're just different people in many ways. For a while there, I was staying with her when I was in between a flooded house and an apartment. And, she and Joshua spend a lot of time learning how to do this, I don't know if it's considered gentle parenting, but it was a lot more gentle than anything I've seen. Horrible. They spend a lot of time studying, basically, how to just be better parents, and I admire it a ton. And they obviously have more knowledge on that than I do because I'm not a parent. And some of it, I was just like, these kids are wild. They are out of control. And in one situation, Lincoln, I swear he almost did. he was jumping on like the countertop stools. He's 3 at the time. And his father said, stop doing that. He didn't do it. And then I was babysitting and he started doing it. And I was like, get down. And I took his food.
Me too.
And she's like, why is he screaming? And we'd have a conversation around that too. So that's how.
So you took a spoon? Are you telling me you spanked
Yeah.
that child?
Where's the rest of the sentence?
You took a spoon and you're telling me Courtney got upset that you hit her child. You're telling me that you hit another woman's child?
I can't.
I would have lost my goddamn shit.
Yeah.
If another person ever touches my child,
Yeah.
they will no longer be able to touch anything.
Yes, agreed. But I find it interesting that she didn't finish the sentence. I took a spoon. What did you do with the spoon? If you're so proud of it, Jessie Lee, why didn't you finish your sentence? Because you know you're wrong. You're going to make the kid scream?
Tell this story? Why would you tell this story? You literally abused someone else's child. You got an object and hit them with it. Your best friend's child, you inflicted pain on that child purposefully. Literally, she would have lost her goddamn arm. That would have come right the fuck off.
And the sad part is Courtney's probably going to justify it. Like, yeah, this was, I needed her to get tough on me to be a better mother. Like, I could totally see Courtney spinning this to defend it.
Yeah, she just gaslit Courtney, was what it was. Courtney, you had every right to be absolutely pissed that someone hit your child.
Yes.
And guess what? I think she said they do gentle parenting where they don't.
Correct.
They do not. I also do not. If I had a child, I do not hit. I do not do anything of that. That's just not something I could do. And like, you traumatized that child. They've never been hit before.
No wonder he was screaming.
An object.
It's awful. Yeah, and Courtney still literally looks up to her, is what the eclectic Mima said. Yeah.
Like, here's the deal. Okay, some of you spank. Okay. But what happens when someone else spanks your child?
Right.
Right? Like, okay, you spank your kid, whatever. I disagree that it's an okay thing, but you know what? That's not my child.
Everybody's going to make their own decisions with that. Yeah.
But when someone else does it to your child, I am actually losing my shit.
Yeah. It's horrible. And then at the beginning of this section, she says, well, I'm not a parent, and obviously Courtney and Joshua know better than I do. And these are their kids and they do gentle parenting. And then she goes into this story that she doesn't finish, where she clearly is not respecting their boundaries as parents for their children.
Hey, fun fact.
And is going to justify it.
Fun fact, it's not your place to step in.
Oh.
It is not your place. You are not their mother, Jessie. And you never will be their mother.
That part.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyone else? Is anyone else losing their shit?
I'm trying to keep it contained, like, because I, as a parent, you would be bailing me out of jail. Somebody would be bailing me out of jail because.
Wait. Okay. We're gonna listen to it again. Okay.
Oh God.
Let's listen to it again. Someone said let's listen to it again.
It's easy when it's easy. You know what I mean? When you're going through the tough stuff together and you come out on the other side, that's where I think the magic lies. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is for Angela, I think.
Shelby.
Angel Painter. Angel Painter. This is your order. So That's what I meant by we had a fight. I just didn't like, elaborate on it. So yeah, Courtney had that. We had to have a couple discussions because we're just different people in many ways. For a while there, I was staying with her when I was in between a flooded house and an apartment, and you know, she and Joshua spend a lot of time learning how to do this, like, I don't know if it's considered gentle parenting, but it was a lot more gentle than anything I've seen. They spend a lot of time studying, basically, you know, how to just be better parents, and I admire it a ton. And they obviously have more knowledge on that than I do because I'm not a parent. And some of it, I was just like, these kids are wild. They are out of control.
You mean they're children?
Right.
And in one situation, Lincoln, I swear he almost did. He was jumping on like the countertop stools. He's 2.5, 3 at the time. And his father said, stop doing that. He didn't do it. And then I was babysitting and he started doing it. And I was like, get down. And I took his food.
Me too.
And she's like,
Took his food. Was it food or spoon?
Oh. Okay, so
So you either starved the kid or you hit the kid.
Yeah.
Food or spoon?
Which is it? Weird.
First off, I really hope it isn't spoon because I would actually lose my shit.
Withholding food from a 3-year-old, a 2.5-year-old?
Wait, so you're telling me that it's either spoon hitting or food starving?
It was spoon, people are saying. Oh my God. You took his spoon, so the 2.5-year-old.
while there, I was staying with her when I was in between a flooded house and an apartment. And, you know, she and Joshua spend a lot of time learning how to do this, like, I don't know if it's considered gentle parenting, but it was a lot more gentle than anything I've seen. They spend a lot of time studying, basically, you know, how to just be better parents, and I admire it a ton. And they obviously have more knowledge on that than I do because I'm not a parent. And some of it, I was just like, these kids are wild. They are out of control. And in one situation, Lincoln, I swear he almost did. He was jumping on like the countertop stools. He's 2.5, 3 at the time. And his father said, stop doing that. He didn't do it. And then I was babysitting and he started doing it. And I was like, get down. And I took his food.
I don't know.
Closed captioning says food.
Hold on.
I was just like, these kids are wild. They are
One more
out
time.
of
I'm going to look at her
control.
mouth.
And in one situation, Lincoln, I swear he almost did. He was jumping on like the countertop stools. He's 2.5, 3 at the time. And his father said, stop doing that. He didn't do it. And then I was babysitting and he started doing it. And I was like, get down. And I took his food.
I think you said I took his food. So people are saying spoon or food. Here's the deal. Here's the situation. You took a child's food.
And is smiling about it.
Like, so you're telling me you either hit the kid with a spoon or you took the child's food away from him.
That's abuse.
Why would you? You know, kids can't decipher that. A 2.5, 3-year-old can't decipher why you're taking food away from him.
God, that's horrible.
First off, I am glad she didn't hit him. I don't think it was spoon. I think it was food. But either way, like, you can't take a child's food away from them. That's, in any situation, that's not okay.
Withholding food as a punishment for a 2.5-year-old is absurd. That's, in my opinion, that's abusive.
Like, why would you take his food? He's 2.5. He's a baby.
And 2.5, trying to get a 2.5-year-old to sit down and eat a meal, if that's challenging in itself, but then at 2.5, they're still learning how to communicate. So then,
you know, even, sorry to interrupt, even people who spank don't take their kids' food away.
Right. God, it's.
Yeah, no, in no way do I think taking food away is a good thing. And some of you will disagree, which you are, and that's fine. I don't think it's okay to ever take a child's food from them.
Yeah.
Like, she
And this
took
is
his
somebody
food.
else's kid. Let's remember that
She
too.
didn't take it because he was like throwing it around or messing with it. She took it because he was doing something he was told not to do.
Yeah. Rough, man.
Like, weird. Well, and Courtney got mad, so obviously it was not okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what she's saying. This is one of their big fights, which I think is totally fair. Like, you shouldn't discipline someone else's child, especially. I'm guessing she said she knows that it's very important for them on how they discipline.
Yeah.
But so she knows that probably isn't the way they would discipline in that moment.
Well, that's why she set the story up the way she did, I feel like.
Yeah, she's leaving stuff out too on purpose because obviously what she did wasn't good, and so she's intentionally not giving the full story.
Mm-hmm. I would love to know the whole story of this.
Yeah.
Let's finish, shall we?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Why is he screaming?" And we'd have a conversation around that too. So that's how the best relationships become the best relationships. All right, so we have to go. We're gonna go shopping really fast. We have to go. It's 7:15, and where we need to go closes at 7:30. So we're gonna go. But I want to give shout outs to those of you whose orders I will still pack tonight. And if you are just jumping on, these are pure therapeutic ketones. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less. The benefits are fat loss, muscle preservation.
So someone mentioned if she was babysitting, I mean, she can discipline to an extent. No, she can't. She absolutely cannot. As someone who was a babysitter, I babysat for years and years and years. You don't take you discipline in the way that the parents discipline the kids. You don't have the right to discipline them any other way. It's not your kid. No. You can believe that. I do not believe that it is okay to discipline them differently than their parents discipline them. And even then, I would still not, never, ever touch a child.
Agreed.
Or take their food away. That's weird.
Better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion. You can grab them from the link in the bio. All orders tonight are going to get a free keto kick, which is like 5-hour energy with no crash. And then the best order, if it's your first time ordering, grab a clearance bundle. It really saves you a ton of money. You're going to get 20 different flavors. And if it is your first order, please, please, please order Mitoplex. Otherwise, you probably will get some cramps and some headaches. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for the time today.
Yeah, bye.
I was waiting for that. Get out of here.
And
that was rough.
Some people are talking about, if the child's walking on the table or like on the counter or whatever. Yeah, that's not what she was talking about though. She was saying that she took the food away or the spoon or whatever because he was doing what Josh said not to do. Let's stay on the road. Let's stay on the street that we're on and not try to like move around. Right.
No, we can only go by what she said here.
Yeah, which isn't the whole story.
Right.
And obviously, it really upset Courtney.
Yeah. If they had to have a conversation around it, it definitely upset Courtney. And it sounds like it's justified. Yeah. She was going against their parenting, how they've chosen to parent their children.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I really heard food, so I'm glad. I mean, I know people still hurts me, but I really heard food.
Yeah.
So I hope that that's it. But even then, it's not okay.
Yeah, it's still not okay.
I mean, obviously, it made Courtney mad. Which, can you imagine, like, Courtney getting mad at Jessie Lee? I feel like it had to have been something, like, pretty intense because Courtney doesn't, like, I don't think that's something that happens very often.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, and I agree, Kayla. Kayla was like, it's a story that should just not have been told on, like, a public forum.
Agreed.
Yeah, like, why would you tell that story? I mean, I'm not going to go and tell when Aaron and I, like, disagree or whatever, like I'm not going to go and tell our stories about us disagreeing. Yeah. Like, and we don't always agree on everything.
Right.
I mean, we see a lot of the things the same way, but we are both different people. So it's like, why would you? I mean, there's so many other things you could say. Like,
yeah, yep. Rough, you guys. By the way, have y'all liked the stream? Have you subscribed? Just double check if you would.
Yeah, and really quick before you go, once we get off, if you want to comment, like maybe something that stuck out to you, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see what stuck out to you the most. And commenting after we get off helps the algorithm boost our videos so other people can see them.
Yes, please.
That's our goal. We want other people to see our videos.
Yes.
Because we've already heard a lot of you tonight saying that you watched them and left your MLM. That's our goal.
That's amazing.
Is to educate and give you the ability to make the decision for yourself.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Comment
Also, can we raid? Can we raid somebody? Oh yeah, comment a poop emoji after. Yes.
So
Clown Town.
Clown Town. Let's raid Clown Town. How do you
Can somebody drop the Clown Towns?
Are they still live?
Yeah, they're still live.
Yeah.
I would really love to raid the Clown Town. I think it'd be cool. And they're talking about Mary Kay, which is not an MLM that is talked about a lot. So like if we could go in there and drop like a red balloon, because I think that would be real cool.
Okay, so here's this. Maybe that will help. That's their link.
Yes.
Go click their link and go.
Oh wait, you only did it for yours.
What? Oh, I only did it for mine?
Yeah, that's okay. I'll grab it.
Here, I got it right here.
Okay.
I did it for all of our stuff.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I just would really love, if you guys have not already watched the Clown Town, they're incredible. Their commentary is awesome. They do a lot of live streams. I know that this has been a long stream, but I definitely would love for them to get some interaction because
Even if you pop in for a few minutes. Just give them some love. They work hard. Who were they on with?
DC.
Oh, we'll go to DC.
But it doesn't look like it's streaming to DC's channel.
Oh,
it just streaming to the Clown Towns.
Okay, so DC and Clown Town are together.
Make sure you subscribe, drop a comment.
Peace and love to those who disagree about the parenting stuff. Peace and love. There's no hate for me here.
And you know what? We can disagree.
We can like agree to disagree type of thing.
Yeah, like that's okay. Everybody has their own opinions, and that's okay. Like that's all right. So okay. Thank you guys for being here. I know this was a long one. Go support the Clown Town if you're able to.
Drop some red balloons when you get in there. Just pop in, drop those balloons.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun to watch their faces. Yeah, red balloons because they're doing one of the graphics I think I saw was they were using Pennywise. So I thought it was kind of cool.
Mary Kay gets clowned. That actually sounds really interesting.
I'm gonna go watch and support. I'm gonna have some snacks and stuff like that. So thank you guys.
We appreciate you. Respectful. Good. I love that everyone was respectful.
Yes.
Yeah, we can always agree to disagree respectfully. Absolutely, honey daddy. That name's funny. I like it.
I love that.
Okay. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to leave a comment when we hop off. We appreciate you being here. Another live in the books. And we'll
join an MLM.
Bye.